Dredge, but with Force of Will? We need no LED. Alright folks, if you have literally no time to watch this video, you probably do, but if you don't, please make sure to watch round 3. We played against Doomsday and it was absolutely incredible. We won in a way that I don't think anyone would have won, so check it out. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Legacy Gambit. Today we have finally gotten to a graveyard deck. There isn't many left in the Legacy format, but what there is called Dredge. And today we are going to play so much Dredge, it's going to be great. But we have Force of Wills, we have Brainstorm, and we have Daze. So what's it all about? We'll find out momentarily and show it off. But of course it is not me on the Legacy Gambit. I am of course joined by my lovely co-host Sarah. Sarah, blue spells? Dredge? Blue spells and Dredge? This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, this deck's weird.
It is weird.
It's very, very different to the traditional Dredge shells.
Yeah.
It plays less like a combo deck and more like this weird tempo-ish thing.
Yeah.
In certain matchups where people can't interact with your graveyard very much, the Dredge engine is just inevitability, so you actually don't really have to go that fast.
No.
But yeah, you can though. I mean, you still got Careful Study. Brainstorm is very good with Dredges already in the bin, it turns out.
Is it? Is it?
And then, you know, you've got your traditional stuff. You've got Bridge from Belows, or your Dredge Enablers, your Icarids, your Dread Return.
And then the GAC.
But yeah, it kind of feels vintagey to have, like, pitch cards in a Dredge list.
Yes.
Obviously, we don't have Bazaar. We have Cephalid Coliseum for the world's weirdest Bazaar impression.
It does a very, it tries to be Bazaar of Baghdad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely love this list. So let's shout out a couple of people. So this is actually sent to us by MahFuzVanGogh on Magic Online, who is basically the progenitor of the slow Dredge deck. So as I said, graveyard decks, they aren't as around outside of things like Reanimator, but OG Dredge used to be very big back in the day, and then obviously there's been more and more graveyard hate happens, and I think MahFuzVanGogh kind of took that and, kind of being the Dredge guy that he is, sort of realized that you can play things like Force of Will, like Daze, to kind of protect your, key spells, like Careful Study, Otherworldly Gaze, basically a Surveil 3, and you can dump stuff into your graveyard to get the thing going. Cabal Therapy, obviously, is basically just, another enabler, which can also get sacked, and then Bridge from Below, and you can do a bunch of other stuff like that as well. So I think having the blue shell that we've seen in so many of our other videos, like Brainstorm, Daze, and Force of Will, really gives this deck, as you said, inevitability, that we will push our damage through, we will get stuff done, and sort of get it going. And having, like, actual factual lands, like a basic island and underground sea to fetch and things like that. And it is going to be more tempo-y. As you said, it is probably the closest Legacy port to something like the bizarre Squeevine decks that have things like Squee and Master of Death. Actually, Master of Death could actually be a fun include into something like this, which we can talk about later. Just as a way of, like, having that engine to kind of get the ball rolling. But yeah, I think this deck, every time I see MahFuzVanGogh always do well with it. He's diligent. He has a Patreon and a Twitch channel, which we will be linking in the description. But this is, with the amount of people skimping on graveyard hate, decks like this do really well. They always kind of come and surprise you, because people forget to pack Leyline of the Void, and Unlicensed Hearse. And please insert graveyard hate piece here.
Notably, because it's slower, the thing you get is resilience to graveyard hate.
Exactly.
So it feels like it's good for when there's like a moderate amount. When there's a ton, I don't think you should be playing any dredge strategy.
No, absolutely not.
And when there's absolutely none, I think you should be playing fast dredge because it's just the easiest time in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we get access to a bunch of dismissal effects to get rid of ley lines. Yep. We get force of wills to deal with things like unlicensed hearse.
Rest in peace.
We get grief.
Yeah.
Just
grief
great.
is so good in this list. Like it's so it makes sense. You're just like, okay, I need something that works with my strategy of like, you know, fueling my graveyard. But also can just pitch to things like a thug or a Britron below that you've drawn. You know, it sort of helps. And obviously Dread Return, Hogak.
Yeah.
Everyone his Hogak.
Usually the thing I'd be scared of playing a graveyard strategy right now is just the sheer number of reanimates running around.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, the dredge creatures are fucking awful.
They are bad. These are all bad. Like,
so you're not even really scared.
It's really
of
Gak.
Reanimates.
Yeah.
Apart from the Gak.
Yeah, the Gak is the only one we're actually scared of. The rest, absolutely fine. You can definitely have a Golgari Thug or an Icarid. Golgari Grave Troll is probably the scariest one, but it's your graveyard. So if opponent animates it, it's like a 2/2, whereas for us it's going to be like a 6/6.
It could also come in as a 0/0.
Exactly. Ashen Rider is the only really scary one, but we're only really bringing that in terms of probably just decks that we can't deal with anything else. Ashen Rider is a way to just kill people.
Sometimes you just bring it in, destroy a land or whatever. It's just like,
boop.
Okay.
Take your Tabernacle of Pendrell Vale, please. Boop. And things like that. So, folks, let us get into some games. We will get in for round 1 and see how Slow Dredge feels. Right, everyone, we are here for round number 1. We'll put a stop on our keep and our draw step just to be double sure. And we won the Dyrel Sarah, which I think is very good for Dredge. I mean,
yeah, like, you're keeping this one.
Yeah.
If you're not, why did you register
Yeah,
Dredge?
why did we not register Dredge? Alright, we're just going to put our sideboard here. We don't actually need our sideboard, but we're going to keep this hand. And I think we're going to go Cephala Colosseum. So I think this is the sequence.
Yeah,
Left to
makes
right,
sense.
yeah.
It means we have Force of Will for any interaction, and we get dredging online basically immediately.
Let's go, everyone. Alright, let's jump in. Alright. Let's take the damage. I will happily take damage. Actually,
Okay.
do we just want to put both the dredges in, or do you want to put...
I want to put the dredges in. If you put Narcomoeba in, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
and
Narcomoeba's just in our hand. We might cast
We
this
might get a Brainstorm or something to put it back.
in. Yeah, so let's just put the dredges in. Alright, we have now demonstrated to our opponent what we're doing.
Also, Narcomoeba is always good force fodder.
Yeah, exactly. Having another careful stay is always good. Alright. Chrome Mox. That's fine. This could be about 4 things in the format right now. It'll turn into 2. Initiative? Is this initiative or is this mono red? This is initiative. Okay.
It will be forced to roll that, pitch Narcomoeba.
Yeah.
And we should be good. I think,
like honestly, the initiative list is either on 4 Leyline or on 3 Fairy. Either way, this is, folks. This is going to be a very good game 1 deck. All right, I need to actually pop up.
Fairy is not that scary for us.
Leyline is the one. Okay, so we actually.
So we're going to be dredging Grave Troll.
Yeah.
For sure. We don't need to do anything on our upkeep, so we can move forward.
So let's just mill 6. Thank you. Oh, Narcomoeba, thank you. Alright, folks, I'm going to do a little bit of a... because
we've got an Otherworldly Gaze, but we can't flash it back.
No, we can't, not yet.
Yeah.
Yes, we will put Narcomoeba onto the battlefield. Right. I think now then we draw... we go to main, Second
Yep.
cephalid.
So we can now we need to think. So we can either go Cephalid Coliseum, careful study. We've got 2 dredges in the yard, so careful
We have 3
study
dredges.
looks very good.
We have another grave troll and 2 stigmatops.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
and then there's also, the flashing Otherworldly Gaze, but we can always do that on our next upkeep.
Yeah.
So there's also Activate Cephalid Coliseum.
Yeah.
I
kind of want to use these careful studies while we've got them in hand.
Sure, that's fair.
Because I also want to get this Dread Return in the bin at some point. So
okay,
let's go.
All right.
Play the.
Let's start with careful study then.
Do you want to play the land? I should have play the land.
Yeah, play the land.
Yeah, let's just make sure we have.
We need our lands.
Alright. Oh, now we can dredge.
Dredge, Golgari Grave Troll.
Knock me.
Dredge, Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah. And then discard.
I think both Grave Trolls.
Yeah, just get the show on the road. Oh.
Okay.
Opponent just conceded. Because we have a bridge actually, so we can start flashing back Cabal Therapies making... So folks, if we were going to continue, we have a Cabal Therapy... We have 2 Cabal Therapies. We've got another Narcomoeba coming in. We can start sacking Cabal Therapies, getting bridges, start making a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Hush, hush.
Clear our opponent's hand.
Exactly.
It's just a whole thing.
So opponent... Yeah. So opponent is a Source of Plowshares gamer, because unsurprising, they were playing initiative. So they will have access to 3 Fairy Macabres, some Source to Plowshares. That's about it. That's what I would play.
Okay,
yeah.
They might have ley lines though, so we.
They also might have ley lines. Yeah, like the current debate is sort of split. So I think we respect. I think we respect ley line, but also this is a like Kyora's Dismissal is definitely like the ley line tech. We could just bring Stern Dismissal in, but.
Yeah, I think we want to trim dazes on the draw. A lot comes down to what happens on turn 1, I feel
exactly.
like. We need to trim some amount of those kind of cards.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not really about Dread Return in this matchup,
I don't think
personally.
So do you want
and
Grief?
If I'm not about Dread Return, maybe I'm not about Hogak.
You don't want to gack people? We don't have... It is so big, but they have swords, so they're just swords. It's just kind of like, oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. We kind of want wide as opposed to tall.
Do you want Grief, or do you want Grief on the play to kind of Grief?
I kind of want to know what their hate is.
That's fair.
Maybe we split the difference and like board out some of the Kyora's dismissals for Griefs.
And just kind of
thing.
My only thing is if they go for if they just dump their hand on turn 1, then the Griefs do like kind of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But
this also hits. I mean, this only really hits Fable.
Grief gets to clear Fairy Macabre out of their hand.
Yeah, that's fair actually. So yeah, I think
if it's that hate piece, and then the other thing to consider is like Null Rods, but I don't think
like
so.
It's like such a.
It's too slow.
It's too slow. I think we'll do this. Then we've got like a split the difference, and then once we know more, we can go back into game 3.
Yep.
All right. Force of Will in our hand, please. Would be lovely. I'd love me a Force of Will. I mean, this has got every...
This doesn't have any dredges.
No. But it does have...
Is kind of my issue. I mean, it does have, like, bounce your thing. How confident are we that Brainstorm is going to get us what we want?
Brainstorm's a very powerful magic card, darling.
I guess is the question.
I mean... I'm not averse to this only because we have a Brainstorm and we can like tempo them out for a couple of turns.
Okay. I'm willing to test it, though I'm not confident.
I also am not confident, but I think I don't think this matchup is about going fast on the draw. I think it's just stop them doing their thing and then we will, we have Brainstorm, like they can't really
yeah, my problem is like
Chalice on as well. Hold on.
This is hard to take the initiative from our opponent is kind of my
that's all this
mindset.
Also chalice on one. Would I keep my chalices in on the play? Probably not, actually. So maybe this works. Yeah, this is one of those weird hands where I'm just like, yeah, it's how good is Brainstorm here? You're right. Yeah, we don't take the initiative. They just keep. If they go turn 1, we bounce it. They just play it again. We have no follow up. Yeah, no. The more I look at this hand, the more I think we should mulligan. Actually, no.
Okay, let's mulligan.
I guess that's on second thoughts. That's
okay. So this doesn't have the slowing down thing, but it does have brainstorms to find that, which I feel a bit more confident
about. So put bridge back, probably?
Yeah, I think so.
So keep...
If they have Leyline of the Void, it's like, we need to go find out a way to deal with it.
Yeah. No Leyline. That is good for us. So so there's probably Fairy. Okay, which is better, actually. Well, I'll say better, but... Alright, they're going... We're going for a big turn? Oh, they've got Bombardiers. Okay, that I'm actually not as worried about. All right.
No, that seems a bit fair.
Yeah.
Which really makes me think they've got hate in their hand.
Oh, that's fair. What, you think that their hand is like fairy something?
Yeah, probably surgical.
Surgical, only Rodrigo Sogores plays surgical.
Okay.
And if anyone is...
It's a possibility.
Yeah, it is. We are aware that surgical is a thing that has happened in initiative sideboards. I just put you away! For God's sakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just play Underground Sea and pass here.
Yeah, and we just brainstorm here, folks, is actually a combo card. They chose not to use their ability, which is mildly terrifying. Oh. Do you have a 5-drop? Four drops. So this is going to be caves. So no, okay, that's fine. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, do we think their last card in hand is their hate piece?
Yes.
Okay. Then we will respect it and play around it. Okay. All right. End step brainstorm.
I'm trying to think whether we can get away with not end-step brainstorming.
You want to go up? You want to go like take a draw step, see what happens?
But I'm trying to think if we've got time to. It's kind of difficult. The thing that would be really nice to find is an Otherworldly Gaze.
Yes.
So off brainstorm. Yeah, I think you have to end-step brainstorm because the possibility of like upkeep Otherworldly Gaze is like,
pretty hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of thing we need to be doing if we're going to
win
this.
Don't even pretend you have interaction for this forcible. Well, there's 2 Otherworldly Gazes, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, so in that case, put 2 things we want to put in the bin on top. So put Stinkweed and Bridge from below, because I don't want to get Brave.
Do you want Bridge then Stinkweed him?
It doesn't matter because we're going to mill both.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just...
the idea is that we want them to use whatever hate piece they've got on the imp instead of the troll. Yeah.
We love Pimp. Actually, this isn't even Pimp. Pimp is Putrid Imp.
Yep. Okay, let's
go to our upkeep.
So upkeep, we want to Otherworldly Gaze.
Surveil 3, folks. Oh, hello.
Yep, those all go into the bin.
Bin. Okay, I'm gonna... So we take a draw step. We probably start... Yeah, we do Pimp first. So draw... Are they responding?
Yeah, I'd assume so. Get rid of the dredges.
They get rid of the
Yeah.
Okay, so they had fairy. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, we can't do anything about that.
Nope.
So we've got 1. They probably have max 3. So there's 1 out their hand. So let's take a draw step then.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So
I think we're gonna go for the same old song and dance.
Yeah, just do it again.
Like, yeah. So just go to their turn.
Yep. All right. So I think they probably...
We're gonna get 2 bridges in the yard, which means if we get anything going,
we're up to a good start.
Yeah, we can
thing
go
is, they
very,
want. The
very
thing is,
wide.
they want to. Their goal is to just kill us fast now.
Yeah.
Now they're especially.
If we make like tons of zombies, that's hard for them.
Oh
right?
yeah, the goal wide is we have to go as wide as humanly possible. So they attack. We go to the. So we go. Let's see what they reveal off the. Yeah, that's fine. Your trigger's resolved. They get a chalice. Oh, they kept their chalice in. Interesting. Okay. Well, we can. So chalices in their bin. So that's fine. Okay, so we don't have anything in their hand anymore. So they've got 8. We go to 10. So we're dead next turn. If we honestly make some blockers. We're just dead anyway.
Okay, what we do is on our end step.
Yeah.
We Otherworldly Gaze, and we're hoping to hit like a bunch of stuff that we can then use Brainstorm to just churn out the widest possible.
Global Therapy, Icarid, Brainstorm.
Yeah, I think you throw those all in the bin.
Yeah, we don't need you guys right now. Okay. And then...
And on our upkeep, we're going to have to Otherworldly Gaze again.
Just flash it back, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So with that trigger on the stack, we want to Otherworldly Gaze.
Alright, Grave Troll, Force, Flooded Strand.
Just put them all in the bin.
Yeah, everyone get in the bin. Everyone get in the bin! Okay. Alright, so we... Do we want to exile? We can't exile.
We don't have anything.
Yeah, Icarid, you chill out for a second. We got nothing. Then we draw with Grave Troll.
Yep. We didn't hit any Narcomoebas, so we're just dead.
Yeah, we're just edged you. Alright. We needed... Okay. I think we might have been still with Eddie with the Narcomoeba because they go attack, deal 5, make a copy.
Yeah, my hope was to hit like a black creature card and some way to get Icarid in.
Yeah.
But even then, it's not.
Alright, well, we're on the play. Okay, so we know it's fairy. So...
Yeah, so we can cut the dismissals, I think.
Yeah, cut all the dismissals. You don't want it for the tempo of, like, returning the creature? Or is it just not worth it?
I mean... It's tricky, right?
That's the only thing. It's whether you... But they just cast it. Like, that's the thing. It's like... this is like a very Delver... This is like the kind of Delver thing that people are doing right now. Just, like, bounce your thing, daze it on the way down or something. But maybe we just kind of go for, like, mana. Not or just, like, more permission.
I think you want to cut a daze for the last grief.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Okay. Cool. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, and just kind of kill them before it matters.
Yeah. I hope that we can just punch a hole in their hand. I think we have to gamble on it.
Yeah, gamble. Yeah.
I
mean, we have so many looks.
Yeah.
We've got like all the world's looks.
Yeah, I think you start with with Otherworldly Gaze on their turn, probably.
Yeah. You don't want to.
And then if they try and like macabre a thing that we have in the bin, we can possibly Brainstorm in response.
Agreed. We saw a chalice, so they might want to chalice. They probably might want to chalice on us. That is So I think.
But
no. I'm just saying, like that's like I think going for underground seagull, see what they do, and then we've got 2 ways of dealing with. Like we can just
yeah.
I think that's all right. So we'll keep this.
There's also like casting Brainstorm first to put like Bridge back on top to then mill with Otherworldly Gaze, but because we got Careful Study to already put that in the bin, I'm not thinking about that sequencing as much.
That's fair. Opponent is Moning to 6. Just gonna get that. Did opponent keep 7 both games? That's the dream. Yeah.
I imagine...
That's the dream of initiative. You just like keep your hand. Your hand's incredible. Alright, let's go Underground Sea Pass.
I imagine this matchup must be like quite complex.
It is. It's more. The thing is like you have so many ways as the initiative player. You have so many ways to deal with their stuff. But if they just go for it, you kind of look at you play initiative creature and then they've got like a million 2/2s and you're just like, all right, they're going for Talisman 1. Yeah. So what do you want to do with knowing this information? You want to Otherworldly Gaze?
We'll wait till they put it in the stack. Okay.
Or do you want to brainstorm?
I might want to brainstorm in that case then. Because we can also hit Force of Will for this.
Yeah. There's a Daze.
I mean, Daze is pretty good.
So put back Bridge from below because we want to mill it into our Graveyard of Otherworldly Gaze. And then the
Grave Troll, I think.
Okay, so we'll put
like the two things that we want to definitely mill.
Yeah, and then we'll Daze this and hope to God.
Yeah, if they have a Spirit Guide, it's like good beats, right? But
exactly. No. Okay. We got Talisman 1 out of their hand. Now their mana is a bit... Because they didn't follow up with mana, so this is...
Yeah, but that tells me... I think they have a bunch of hate in their hand.
That's true, but
we need to play very tight.
Yeah, that's fine. We have a bunch of things.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just go at land and we're planning to Otherworldly Gaze.
On their end step?
Yeah.
What was the... What land did I put? Was it this one? I can't remember which land I put.
It doesn't matter. They're both Underground Seas. Because we know we have a bridge on top of our deck.
Yeah. So we can Otherworldly Gaze in response.
Yeah, like on their own stuff.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then hopefully we get a bunch of dredges in the bin.
Yeah.
Or,
What?
Actually, can we careful study?
Yeah, of course we can.
Because we can always Otherworldly Gaze on our upkeep next turn.
Yeah, alright, yeah, of course we can.
Oh, this deck's hard.
This deck is hard!
Okay, Grave Troll and Bridge. And I think they have Fairy Macabre.
I mean, if they do, then they use it on this. It's fine. Okay. All right, we've shown our hand, opponent. This deck ain't easy, folks. But it is fun. And that's kind of all that matters. The good thing is I think because me and you have both played tempo strategies of recent weeks, and the thing I like about this deck is that it's not just like on off. That's one thing I like about it. It makes you, it's a think. It's also a bit of a thinky deck. All right, our Chrome Box is fine. Pitching. Oh, they're thinking about it. They got good cards in their hand. I love that for a opponent.
I don't.
I mean, I don't either. But here we go. Shall I recruit them, Sarah? Hello. What did you bring in? Containment Priest. Containment Priest is quite good against us. That is maybe bringing in a stern dismissal for Containment Priest is genuine. Is this decent dungeoneer? Sure. Okay.
And I think they've probably got Fairy Macabre as their final.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thing.
They have drawn quite a lot of lands though. Mountain. Hold on. Basic mountain.
So that could be caves.
All 4 Fairylingus full of 2.
Yeah, but I think I'm rather they would have those things than...
No, I do too, but I'm like, why get basic mountain?
because they've got Caracas and white mana with their Chromox, I think is the other reasoning. Like, it could just be like permanent red mana.
I mean, I'm just always surprised the way people fetch.
So on upkeep, I think we want to Otherworldly Gaze.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Pimp, Grief, and Daze.
I think you put the Imp and Grief in
the
our
bin,
graveyard.
we draw Daze.
We only draw Daze if they Fairy Macabres,
Okay,
obviously. But if I'm kind of planning for if they do that, I want the card that actually does something.
Okay, so put graveyard, put on top of library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go to draw step. All right.
We Dredge Grave Troll. They don't have the hate in their hand.
Did we? No, we didn't hit anything.
That's fine. We've got Careful Study.
Yeah, I don't think I'm about to see what we're about to do. Okay, so we take. Then we play Underground Sea, play Careful Study.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Fug and Pimp, Stinkweed Imp. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Okay, so we'll do Stinkweed Imp first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do Stinkweed Imp again.
Yep.
Discard.
Grave Troll and Stinkweed Imp.
Oh, we still haven't hit a Dredger. We haven't still hit a.
That's fine.
Yeah. We'll find them. Don't worry. We found our. No, we've only got our 2 gazes in the bin.
We've put half our deck in the bin. So.
We have put half our deck in the bin. That is very true. Okay, so they're going to attack. Let's see what they reveal. They reveal Lotus Petal. I pitched that? Yeah, we pitched that. You don't. That tells me you have all the mana that you need. Is there another initiative creature? Yeah. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Alright, we're on 9. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead.
Maybe.
Well, because they can attack for 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's why. Alright, maybe the dismissals are where it was at, but that's fine. Alright, we've got a bunch of dredges in our graveyard.
I think you need to flash back Otherworldly Gaze.
Yeah, let's do that. Bloop. Narcomoeba. Alright, we'll put
them all in the bin.
Alright. There's Narcomoeba number 1. And Golgari Grave Troll. Jesus, where is our stuff? Did we get unlucky? Did we get unlucky?
Is there Cabal Therapies in the bin?
There is 1 Cabal Therapy.
Yeah, I mean, we're just dead, unfortunately. Yeah,
I'm just wondering if there was any. I wonder if there was anything else we could have done differently.
I think it might have been a sideboard issue. Maybe we need like the Dread Return Ashen Rider thing because of Seasoned Engineer.
See, like I was wondering if we needed the Stern dismissals for this tempo the tempo swing. You bounce it, attack. But yeah, maybe the Ashen Rider thing was good. Okay, well, this is what initiative does. It kills you by turn 4. Anyway, we're in round 2. We're against Astro Zombie.
This seems good.
This seems good.
We've got plenty of interaction. Yeah, we've got we just need to find our dredgers.
I mean, we have how many looks? 2, 5, 8 looks. Like, that's a chunk of change.
I think you just start with like Underground Sea and pass. Like, hope
We have a
Flooded Strand is a good starting line for us to see.
Flooded Strand Gamer is a blue deck. That's we've got to a blue deck. All right.
Okay.
So I mean, we just go Underground Sea Pass.
We'll see if we draw anything that changes our mind, but no, we don't.
No, that's fine. Yeah, let's just show that we look like most of Legacy. Give up our secrets just yet. Two Flooded Strands. Okay. You want to Otherworldly Gaze then?
On end stuff.
Yeah. All right. Now the jig is up, folks. Now the jig is up. Only this deck plays Otherworldly Gaze. Ooh.
I think we put the 2 lands in the bin and draw the Force of Will.
Yeah. Put it into graveyard. Put it into graveyard. Then we'll draw the Force. I'm gonna pop our graveyard in. I'm gonna pop our graveyard here, folks. Now we're ready for any. Now we're ready for any combo matchup, basically. So we'll play Cephalid Coliseum. Do you want to play Cephalid Coliseum, or do you just want to play Careful Study first?
I think it might just be Coliseum. I don't think we have to go quickly. No. Like, our opponent isn't presenting any threat.
We have 2 Flooded Strands. This is like half the format.
Yeah, I think if they're not moving, we can just take our time. Like,
you want to just end step, like you want to just end step Brainstorm or something, like on their end step.
I was thinking like maybe even just flashback Otherworldly Gaze.
What now? Or just on our end step? Or their end step, sorry.
On their end step.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm on board with that. One thing so we saw, folks, when we were doing our preparation for this episode, we were watching a couple of other content creators who did some work on this, and they were surprised by how you couldn't hit your mana. Currently, we've hit our land drops, so I think you just need to. Savannah, this is still a blue gamer. They might be playing.
This feels like an Oro control-ish list.
Which I think is quite good for this deck. Yeah,
Oro itself is a pain because it gets rid of your bridges.
Yes, it does. It's so big. Alright, let's flash this back. Ow. Days, Bridge, Island.
Yeah, I think you put the Island and the Days in the bin and mill. In fact, just mill everything, I think.
Just mill it all, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting through our deck, so this is, like, not the worst. Alright, now we got a Grave Trail.
Okay. I think now is when we can look at, like, careful studying.
So what, land careful study?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Because then we've also got, like, Cephalid Coliseum, and everything goes very quickly.
Let me just start doing the thing.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, opponent. We're just casting a careful study. Just Days? Bowman?
I think we force the Bowman.
Yeah, Bowman quite bad for our deck. Force
pitch force. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Bowman, Bowman's interesting against a deck like this because yes, it stops like careful study and brainstorm, but like.
Well, once you're replacing it with dredges, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to give them like space on the board. I don't
think so.
I think it's just Grave Troll and Cabal Therapy at the bin.
And then we've got Otherworldly Gaze on end step just to get this.
Do we not want a Cephalid Coliseum?
We can Cephalid Coliseum. We can Cephalid.
It's draw 3, discard 3, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it activate as a sorcery? You can do this on it. We can do citizen speed.
Though maybe it's just like brainstorm, put anything. I'm not sure.
We can wait.
Let's think. If we Oh, it'll be on their turn. I just want to make the plan before we move.
So we can.
So what's in our graveyard right now?
So let's pop this up for you, darling, so we can make this bigger for everyone else to see. So our graveyard is currently a bridge from below.
Just one dredger.
We've got one dredger. We ain't got much.
I think usually it might be brainstorm because it's only one dredger, so then we can put any additional dredgers
on top,
back on top.
To then dredge back on dredge into graveyard.
I think because of the chance that we hit Icarids, that we would then want a Cabal therapy, we should actually do this now.
Okay, we can do this now. So you want to do Colosseum? So
I want to do Brainstorm.
Okay, we'll do Brainstorm first.
In this case.
Alright, let's do Brainstorm. Alright, folks, I'm actually gonna, because our sideboard is not, we're not a wish deck, so I'm just gonna put our graveyard here because our graveyard is very.
So replace the first roll with Grave Troll.
Yep.
And we hope it hits another dredger, which it does.
Yep, which is kind of what we want. We hit an Archamoeba. And then
another Grave
Troll. We are off to the... Okay, we have to be a little bit worried about endurance right now, but that's fine.
That's fine. So we put... Yeah. So now we put back on top of our library the 2 Grave Trolls.
Oh, the value. The value.
We got 3 Narcomoebas back. We've got 3 bridges in the yard.
Do we have a cable therapy in our... Oh, we do have a cable therapy in our yard.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So we get to Cabal therapy our opponent.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
We're in beginning of combat.
Oh, we are beginning of combat. Let's get out of combat. We're not attacking. Alright, so this cable therapy. What are these Narcomoebas? We'll target you. What are you worried about? Endurance?
If they had endurance, they already would have done it.
So what are you worried about? Oro?
Yeah, Oro is kind of the real big annoyance.
Yeah, it's like Oro. Oro. Bowman doesn't do anything.
We have 2 Cabal therapies anyway.
Well,
I think we name Oro in the blind.
Yeah.
The only other card that I'm worried about is Supreme Verdict, but we'll be able to see that in therapy again.
Okay, we'll
That's
put
the
this
case.
one there. Get a bunch of bridges. I'll yield to bridges until end of turn. Yield to the abilities. Okay. So we'll name Oro Titan of Nature's Wrath in the blind. Leyline Bind. Okay, sure.
Okay, so we can Cabal therapy them, naming Leyline Binding. Yeah.
Oh, so this is the Beans deck. The Beans. Are we stacking another
Narcomoeba? Yeah.
Make a million things. Feast your eyes, opponent, on our zombie power!
Yeah, they're probably going to cast a Leyline Binding now.
On what? A Narcomoeba?
Yeah, probably. Oh,
Lauren
no,
reveal.
they're just going to cycle Lorien.
No, Habibi, we don't care about your Lauren revealed. We're getting rid of your Leyline Bindings. So you don't have a hand. Okay. Leyline Binding. Discard. That's... Now they got 3 left.
Okay, so we've currently got 12 power hitting them next turn.
Yeah. So they're dead in.
Plus an Icarid.
Yeah.
Which is 15.
15. So they're basically dead.
So it's 16 with the thing. Yeah, I'm just thinking about whether we can make more guaranteed.
Not... We have to, like...
think we...
Like, you'd have to Otherworldly Gaze, hope to hit maybe, like...
Well, we can brainstorm and mill a bunch.
We can mill a bunch. We can
but then we're walking straight into a Supreme Verdict. But do they even main deck Supreme Verdict?
What, the Beans deck? I think we can see what they do. If they just go land go... let's take out this...
Yeah, I guess you can brainstorm on their turn and they still wouldn't be summoning sec. Yeah. We
exactly.
don't have to do it now.
Yeah.
We don't have to do it. We did the sorcery speed stuff with the Cabal therapies.
Yeah. We've done our cable therapies. Okay. They get a Tundra. Okay, fantastic. Oh, they drew Ponder. Okay, so their hand is 2 lands. And they drew a card. So we know an unknown and 1 card. Okay. So playing against control. So from speaking to MahFuzVanGogh, this matchup is not bad for us because we should. They say to side out force wills. We want to exhaust the opponent instead of counter their spells. You basically, you just want to base them. You want them to use resources on stuff that doesn't matter, so then we can keep going.
So what does the graveyard hate tend to be? I think it's just surgicals.
Surgicals, endurance. If they're playing, it's beans, isn't it? So it's not even like OG Forcey. It's just like bean control, like the one that everyone's been on.
Yeah, I think they might just be surgical. I think they have Terminus in their deck usually as well.
Yeah.
So really, the things we need to be caring about are like Terminus, surgical.
Yeah, it's been like
and the fact that Oro can get rid of bridges.
Yeah, so Terminus, Oro, Endurance. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Their own force, maybe force. I mean, what are you going to force negation? Like a careful study? No, it's Terminus.
Is it just like cut Force of Wills, bring in 3 Grief and an Ashen Rider?
Yeah, I'm on Team Ashen Rider. Ashen Rider. Basically, if we can start Ashen Ridering their lands, they can't play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Folks, consider playing Magic the Gathering. Because they have they've got like Swords, Terminus, and Oro. Those are their threats. But yeah, I think from speaking to Vincenze, he was like, exhaust the opponent instead of countering their spells. You just basically want to put pressure, but just enough pressure so they can react, and then you can go again. So I think Grief is really good here. Because then we can just start.
Like One Ring Beans, like they want the game to go really long.
Yeah.
If we go wide enough that we can just kill them in like 2 turns.
Just dress down doesn't do anything, right? Against us. Does it stop up?
Not much.
No, I don't think so. No, that's what I was worried whether the zombies do anything, but I don't think that's the case.
No, they have no abilities.
Okay,
they're just 2/2 black zombies.
Yeah. So we'll take these Force of Wills out. Bye Force of Will. Yeah, and I think I'm happy with this. Bring the Grief, bring the Ashen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we see the other I was thinking maybe dismissals for Leyline Binding, but I think that's actually fine. Alright. Interesting.
I don't think you can keep this one.
No, this is bad.
If we had like a Brainstorm instead of the Days, this would be keepable because you get to put back like the bridges and guaranteed mill them.
Yeah, my thing was maybe for Grief, but like the Grief, I don't think this is good enough.
I mean, Grief exiles it as well. Yeah. It's not like fantastic. This is better.
This is much better.
Yeah.
So we'll put back Bridge, probably?
Yeah. I agree.
Can we Cabal Therapy ourselves? We can Cabal Therapy ourselves.
You can Cabal Therapy yourself.
Yeah, so the reanimate.
I'm thinking you put back maybe the fetch land actually, because what you do is you go land Cabal Therapy yourself to put the Grave Troll into the bin.
Yeah.
And it very quickly gets Cephalid Colosseum online, which you can then use to put the bridge into the graveyard.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I think it's actually
the fetch land.
Do they play Wasteland?
The 5-color version.
We can't play around Wasteland. We have to tap for black. It's fine. Fine. Put the Misty Rainforest back.
The 5-color decks don't play Wasteland. And if they do, they're being super greedy. Folks on the channel.
Yeah, but everyone's greedy these days.
Look at our mana base. Our mana base is actually not that greedy, really. In the grand schema of stuff.
Yeah.
I see your Misty Rainforest. I too can play.
We also have to kind of think about Containment Priest, but I'm not that.
The version I'm looking at doesn't have it, but
I've seen it in some versions.
Oh no, I know.
Ooh. This is better than Cabal Therapy.
This is way better than Cabal Therapy. This is actually a way to get us cooking with gas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just do it, right? And then...
Yeah, I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah.
Yep, careful study.
If they countered it... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. They brought Force of Negation in. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But if they're spending mana on these kind of things, we just eventually get there.
Well, that's kind of what, as I was saying, MahFuzVanGogh says, is that you basically get to a position where you're going to do your thing eventually, and they only have so many resources. So,
yeah,
brainstorm. End step brainstorm. Opponent. Don't like that. I know. I kind of want to see like the amount of essays and like articles that have been written about when you brainstorm. It's like, I mean, it's not as much as like the book on Gush. I mean, the book on Gush was very good. Is this beans? Play some beans. No beans. Leyline binding for... No, they don't have enough money in leyline binding. What are you holding up? Containment Priest?
Containment Priest is a possibility. We're not bringing any non-token stuff in right now anyway, so it's fine.
Alright, let's take a draw step. That's an Ashen Rider.
Not really what we want to see right now, but
I do not want to see this Ashen Rider right now.
Okay, I mean, I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to just Cabal Therapy ourselves, name Troll, and hope that's good enough.
Let's go. Is it gonna make us do the yeah, it is. I have to write this properly. Slightly old. This is, folks. This is a legacy trick as old as time. The use of Cabal Therapy.
That's a good card.
It
does a lot of things.
Does many things, in fact. Alright, what's this?
The key thing is like Grave Troll basically turns on Colosseum by itself.
Does it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got it out of their hand. Alright. Yeah, I think this was, we kind of saw this sort of thing coming. Yeah, we saw this. Yeah. All right, we kind of now. Well, that's one surgical out their hand. They maybe run two. They run two. The list I'm looking at runs two. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list from the challenge on the 9th.
I was looking. Yeah, I'm looking at Mental Missteps last known list.
Oh, okay, that's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the challenge from the 9th, the kind of hate that was around was 1 endurance. There was a terminus.
Yeah.
There's 2 containment priests.
Okay, so we know. So we have identified the known quantities. Okay, they just want to hit their land drop. I understand this assignment. All right, I would love a careful study. One-time careful study. Cabal Therapy will also take that. That's no Sephic Colosseum. That doesn't do it.
Okay. We just play it and we keep going.
I just want to just play this stick we did.
Yeah, we do. I'm pretty sure.
You want to play it?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a 1/2.
Yep.
Deal with this. How you
and
like
And then in a lot of situations, you can flashback Cabal Therapy, sacking it to get it in the bin. Which is probably what we do.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get it Swords to Plowshared.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think you target them.
Can they... Once we choose them, they don't have a window for this, correct?
No, we pay costs.
Okay, so we pay costs. Alright, so we'll choose them. Sack this. What are you worried about? Insurance?
They're fetching. They're probably going to brainstorm whatever back.
That's fine.
I think we still name Uro.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, because of the amount of cards in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Alright. Lauren. Oh!
Veil of Summer, sure.
Yeah, alright. We just want to put a Stinkweed Imp in graveyard. What are you protecting? Sure. Alright.
Okay. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Got nothing to do on our turn, so do your thing, opponent. Stick Sanctuary. Ooh, okay. Opponent's gaming. Opponent's actually gaming out their minds. What's this? Is this Oro? Life from the Loam. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna Surgical Stinky Dump. Nothing you can do about that. So they've taken a Grave Troll and now Stinky Imp. Ooh, this is looking a bit bad news bears. I mean, this is kind of how the control decks can kind of be used. Just yep, that's fine. Well, now what? Now we've got Golgari Fug as our only treasure. Alright, let's take a draw step. I'm actually going to suggest we concede and go to game 3.
Yeah, we need the time.
Yeah, we need the time back. I ain't gonna figure out how you're gonna win. You win with a freaking ham sandwich.
Okay, so with this in consideration,
yeah,
I think we probably like trim Dread Return Ashen Rider.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
And then we bring in like some number of dismissal effects.
Stern Dismissal probably.
Yeah.
Just flexibility.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we can change anything else up, but I don't think so.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. We see your Surgical Extractions, opponent. And we give you going fast. Alright. Yeah, they drew their Surgical Extraction. Now that happens. That's the thing.
I'm trying to think if now we have to like play it, so we only ever put dredges in the bin
once we're ready
if we
to go.
have like a draw spell in hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They can like dredge it back in response to the surgical.
Interesting.
This is a hand that could potentially do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It really puts them to the test of like, I think we keep this.
Yeah, and then just Lango.
Yeah.
Lango, end step, date, Otherworldly Gaze.
Yeah. That's like our plan.
Yeah.
We're hoping it hits a dredger.
I mean, we've got 3 of them in hand, which is a little bit disconcerting, but
yeah. But they're 3 different named ones.
They are 3 different named ones, which is good for us. They're thinking about it. Oh, they kept their forces in. Okay. Alright,
so we'll let that happen. Okay, go to our turn.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not what we wanted to see. That's fine. We just pass, I think.
Are we doing the old get to 7 discard? Or go to 8?
It might be that,
oh,
yeah.
What a good feeling. Alright. How aggressively are we using this daze?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I mean, if this is all they're doing, then Tropical Islands? Sure. Go? Okay. Basic Islands.
I mean, that's good.
That is actually quite good. I think we just pass end step flashback gaze and see what happens.
Yeah,
and
most likely.
And then we have days for if they decide to do anything sus, as the kids say. They missed their land drop. They missed a land drop.
That means their hand is pretty good, though.
Yeah, but missing a land drop in control, it's like unheard of. Cabal Therapy now.
Okay, well, you put the Narcomoeba. You put all of this in the bin. The Narcomoeba will come back.
Trigger. Sure.
So we try and daze that.
We daze this.
Turn the island, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's really good for us. Yes.
Give us this Narcomoeba back. Alright, well now we can flashback.
Cabal, yeah. I think it might just be a case of play Golgari Thug, flashback Cabal Therapy sacrificing Golgari Thug, name Surgical.
Yeah. And just see what happens.
Yeah, there's a chance they just surgical our Golgari Thugs
that's the
in
worst
response.
one. Yeah, I mean that's the worst one. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll play the ugly one. We'll play the ugly Golgari Thug. I like this one. And then we'll Cabal.
Be nice to Golgari Thug.
Golgari Thug, like the nice secret lair one's pretty. This one, he's ugly. He's trying his best. So we'll choose you. We'll sack Golgari Thug.
He puts himself back on top of our deck.
Oh, I love that.
I forgot he does that.
That's fine.
Okay.
He goes back on top. All right, we name Surgical Extraction. Bowman Swords, Leyline Binding, up the beam. Oh Jesus! All right, they're going on the row.
Okay, so they've got no more hate right now.
No, they just have the interaction.
So we just need to get going. Unfortunately, we've put a Golgari Thug on top of that.
Well, that's our first mistake, so that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's attack. All right. Yeah, maybe we should have done Stink Imp. Oh well.
Well, we couldn't cast Stink Imp.
Yeah. So they're probably casting in a row. Bowman. Okay, yeah. Bowman, quite good. They're holding up swords.
But yeah, there's a chance that we should have Cabal Therapied ourselves with Golgari Thug doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh well.
I think you just cast the Golgari Thug. Like.
Oh, let's get out my draw step first. Let's get out the draw step. Just casting 2 mana 1/1s here. Don't mind us.
I wish it was a May trigger. We didn't have to.
Yeah. Yeah, if it dies, you put Narcomoeba on top of our library, but then... Okay. That's fine. You have used your sword splashes. Beans. Yep, you got it. So the hand is Trop, Binding Oro.
They've played the Trop.
Okay, so the hand is Binding Oro, unknown card. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let me just keep looking out. Just keep playing these Golgari Thugs. Don't mind us. Alright. I mean, we're blocking, right? It was 100% just blocking.
And we won't draw anything good.
That's true. Alright.
That's the funny thing. I don't think we would block.
No. I don't know why they're using their leyline binding on it.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Oro.
We kind of want them to cast Oro. Yeah, this means they can no longer have, like, Oro die to get rid of our bridges.
Yeah.
At least. I really want a careful study off the top, and then, like, a brainstorm.
Yeah, I just need, like, good cards. Well, that's a brainstorm.
Okay, so we start with that.
Let's start with that. We're getting somewhere.
We're gonna get hurt a whole bunch, but that's fine.
I do not care. We just need to start. We just need to get going.
Probably should have done this in our
no, this is my draw step. Oh.
In our main phase instead.
That's fine.
I can't see all the cards. Is Brainstorm the last one?
Yeah, Brainstorm's the last card, yeah.
Okay.
So you just put like two dredges on top?
I think you just put 2 bridges on top, because we're about to draw 2 again with careful study.
Yeah.
Then discard 2.
Alright. Oh, this is... I mean, we have blockers. We just need to take a word of pain, and then we're going to make a bunch of blockers, and then it's going to be fine. Oh, hold on. Oh, Oro's already in the bin.
Yeah.
But if it comes back from the graveyard, do our bridges get sacked? Or is it the other way around?
No. One of their things has to die for your bridges to go away.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's why, because of the sack thing. Okay, fine. Alright, so let's do... Careful study.
We're about to take more pain.
So much more pain.
The issue is I don't think we can put these bridges in the bin.
Have you got Brainstorm as your last card, opponent? That is pretty brutal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really backbreaking. Yep. Yikes. Could we have done that differently?
Okay.
Could we have done differently, though? Do I think we could have done it differently? No, I think we just, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, we've got no plays, so...
So I think on our upkeep we have to brainstorm in case, like, the 3rd card down is...
something decent.
No, we have to draw a step first, annoyingly.
So this is Oro.
Yep.
So
we get hit for 5.
Go to 9, and then we're dead next turn.
Yeah, unless we get something going.
Yeah. So we go far. We go to 9. So we take a draw step. Draw the bridge. Play
Brainstorm.
Go to 6. Yikes.
Is bridge the last card?
Yeah, bridge is the last card.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes!
This feels weird. This feels like this matchup should be good.
Yeah, I think maybe our draws just didn't... Maybe we should have mulliganed this hand in hindsight. Because we had 3 dredges in our hand. And no way to, like, get them out of our hand.
Yeah, but that should be good, right? Like, there's a lot of...
Yeah, but we didn't have like a careful study to like dump them into a bin or something.
Yeah, but like, often you don't really need one. I mean, we didn't hit a third land to cast Stinkweed, which would have
Yeah,
been great.
that's fine.
Playing Golgari Thug in the way and sacking it
Yeah,
was
we should have
definitely like a
sacked
very
like the
big
Narcomoeba or
mistake.
something, but yeah. All right, okay, that's fine. Like, right, everyone, we are back for round numero 3. We won the die roll. This is good for us.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is reasonable.
Yeah, this is reasonable. Are we just going land, go, end step, gaze?
Yeah, I think so.
Just,
That's good to me.
yeah. Scoring Tarn, pass. Oh, maybe we should say Colosseum, but it's fine.
No, I think Scalding Tarn makes sense.
Underground Sea. I mean, this could be like half the format.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just with
Sure
that.
could.
Sure could. Underground Sea Ponder. Opponent. You could be Doomsday, Grixis, 4-color beans, bug beans.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, you could be. No, you can't be us.
Yeah, so I think we fetch Underground Sea because we kind of need to resolve a Cabal Therapy.
Agreed.
Then we Otherworldly Gaze.
Underground Sea. End step. Otherworldly Gaze. Narcomoeba, careful, study, forceful will.
Yeah, I think it's put Narcomoeba, careful, study in the bin, draw, force of will. Wait, no.
No, don't we want force enough?
I mean, that's what I said. But
Oh, sorry.
it's whether we also want careful study.
Well, careful study means we can.
If you just put Narcomoeba in the bin,
Yeah.
we can draw force of will off careful study.
Yeah, I think that's.
So,
I think I'm on board with that. I'm on team
Narcomoeba bin, then force, then careful study.
force. Then careful.
Whoa!
What?
What?
Oh fuck! Oh! I'm so sorry. That was on me. Sorry.
Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. That was on me. I would completely apologize. I generally just did the ham sandwich thing. I apologize, my darling. Alright, we've drawn enough land, that's good. Alright.
Okay, I think we actually have to Cabal Therapy ourselves now. Play a land first. Cephalid Colosseum.
Do you not want to Otherworldly Gaze? Just flash it back?
No, and... we should have played the Colosseum, not the Underground Sea as well.
Oh my god. Sorry. That's on me. I apologize.
Okay,
That's alright. It's okay. Everything's fine.
let's Cabal Therapy ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I want to get the Stinkweed Imp in the bin. Like...
Yeah? Okay. Sorry. That was on me. That's okay. Again.
Because we can Cabal Therapy ourselves, then Cabal Therapy them, sacking the Narcomoeba.
Yeah. So, yeah. Stinkweed Imp. I sincerely apologize. That was my fault. And then we'll sack the Narcomoeba. Name them.
I think we just name Force of Will, to be honest.
Yeah. Just see what we're working with. We're playing against Doomsday.
Okay.
Can they go off? No, they just... Knight's Whisper! Oh, Sarah, what year is it? I mean... So the hand is... Ponder... Street Wraith, Edge of Autumn... I mean... So they're going to play Doomsday next turn?
Most likely,
Most likely, yeah. The thing is, they've got half the combo in their hand. They found. Alright. Unless they found like Dark Ritual? No, they have to personal tutor now. Get Doomsday. Yeah. Get Doomsday. That's the thing, like they've got like 3 of the cards in their Doomsday pile in their hand, so just their pile is gonna be fairly...
Yeah, so it means once they resolve Doomsday they can probably win same turn.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so on upkeep we probably cast Otherworldly Gaze.
Yeah. Okay. Force Island.
We really need those Force of Wills. Only one of them though, so put 1 on top. And 2 down. I guess we don't dredge this turn because we need to stop them resolving Doomsday.
Yeah. So do you want both forces?
We can't use both, so I think just 1.
Just 1. Okay, put that in the graveyard. And then island. We don't need islands, so put island in the graveyard.
Yep.
And then we don't dredge.
Don't dredge.
Cancel.
Yep.
And then
we just play Satellite Coliseum and pass.
Yeah. Alright.
Our hope is they just slam Doomsday, we force it, and that's good enough.
I mean, they don't have blue cards. So...
Yeah, they do draw a bunch of cards, though, if they want.
No, I mean, they're just slamming it. Yeah.
Yep, so we force it.
Force Push Narcomoeba. Not for you, my friend! Oh, they're cycling.
They cycled Street Roof?
Yeah. Looking for what?
Try and find a blue card for their force. Try and find a force if they already have a blue card.
It resolves. Okay, we live to fight another day. Well, now we can Cephalid Coliseum.
Yeah, we can also like dredge and stuff. So,
let's get the shoulder road.
So we stopped them killing us super fast, but now we really have to turn the corner.
All right, mill 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a Grave Troll.
Yep.
This is good for us. And a Dread Return. Oh, I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
So now we activate Cephalid Coliseum.
So sack this.
Target ourselves.
Let's not target them.
Though amusingly, if we keep a Cephalid Coliseum up, we could theoretically target them.
Oh, we can do that for the next one.
If they were Doomsday piling, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's quite fun.
Yeah.
Mill 6. Stinkweed in properly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we put all our dredges back in the bin.
We didn't hit
Okay. Just play Cephalid Coliseum, don't do anything.
Yeah.
Because if they go for like a win on the turn Doomsday pile, we have that covered.
Yeah.
And if they don't, we can use it to flash back Otherworldly Gaze anyway.
Oh, that's true, actually. Brainstorm? Okay. They're looking for like Dark Ritual something? Or Edge?
Well, they need to regas.
Yeah. So this is the known cards. These are our known cards. Actually, I'll make our graveyard a bit bigger. I'll pop our graveyard. Right, these are our opponent's known cards. Right, these are our graveyard. They fetched. Probably playing Night's Whisper. No, Ponder. Okay, they're just digging. Opponent's just digging. Okay, so we've got an Otherworldly Gaze in our graveyard. Where has it gone? There it is. Okay. And then end step we gaze.
That's the current plan, yeah. I like having Coliseum on the board.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just that's quite spicy. I don't even think
it's like Grindstone in the Painter deck in this matchup. It's a nightmare for the Doomsday player.
Oh. Yeah. Everyone in
Those
the
all go in the bin.
Everyone get in the graveyard. Not for you today. And step upkeep. Icarid. We can Icarid.
Yep. We exile a Golgari Thug to it.
Yeah. Come on, Icarid, get in. The weather's is warm. Alright, Golgari Grave Chill. Trigger! Knock-Amoeba trigger. Yes, please. Then we attack.
Okay, but just looking at what we have on in board.
We have 2 Cabal therapies. We can't cast
Hogak.
We
can't cast Hogak while keeping stuff up.
No.
Oh, we can. How many bridges do we have in there?
We have 1, 2.
Okay, so you can Cabal Therapy, target them by sacking the Narcomoeba, and then we can cast Hogak.
Okay, so let's do that. DM might do that.
And then you can kind of like loop it a bit by then sacking Hogak.
What do you want to name? Do you want to just name the cards we need to see?
Name Night's Whisper for the first one.
Right, so we'll set. So DM, I will. We attack with Icarid and then sack it post combat.
Well, we want to sack Narcomoeba anyway. We're going to be doing this a bunch of times.
Okay, so sack this, choose them.
Yep.
Sack the Narcomoeba.
Yep.
We make a bunch of things. I'm going to yield to this ability. DM, I do that. I've started saying that when people say something to me when I'm playing Magic. I'm like, DM, I do that. Brainstorm in response. Okay, that's fine. You're hiding your cards. That makes me think they've drawn a Doomsday.
Maybe. Which means I really want to keep our mana up.
Yeah. We can just gack them. Just gack them, hold our mana up. Or they're looking for a 4. No, because if you're brainstorming, you're either hiding your cards. Sorry, there's a bunch of... Folks, I'm making our graveyard big, A, because of Sarah, and B, this is basically our hand. We have 36 cards in hand, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
That's basically how Dredge decks works. You have a bunch of cards. Currently, we have 36 to work with. We've got 3 lands, and we've got an Icarid. It's fine. And we got and we got a bunch of 2/2s. Alright, so we are naming... You want to name Night's Whisper, or do you want to name... Now they've brainstormed.
Let's name Personal Tutor.
Name Personal.
Just let's see if I can snipe it.
Okay.
We most likely won't, but...
Personal Tutor. Force, Edge of Autumn, Lotus Petal, Street Wraith.
Okay.
I love that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool. So...
Now we can cast Gak?
Cast the Gak. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we can convoke...
Using the zombies.
So black, and then... Is it just lands and forces?
Yeah, pretty much.
Land... Oh, we could have Dread returned it.
There's no point, we can just cast it.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's use
Then we can have the Dread return for something else.
I'm just going to get rid of all the lands. There you go. Gak! And now we can attack.
Hit them for free.
Yeah. Icarid, get in the bus! So they don't have Night's Whisper.
Okay, now we can cast another Cabal Therapy, sacking Icarid.
What do you want to name? Force?
Force of Will. Just take the Force out of their hand.
Yeah.
In fact, Force doesn't do anything.
No.
Street
Wraith?
We'll see, yeah. We'll see if they do anything. But yeah, it's probably just Street Wraith.
Yeah, Street Wraith. So they've got Force, Lotus Petal, Edge of Autumn. Let's just delete these. I've got Lotus Petal. I remember that. I'll remember that. And then we just pass.
Yep.
Icarid comes back. That's the thing. I don't really like unless they've got like Doomsday. Oh, they're gonna just
Yeah,
cast...
they will have to. They'll have to try and kill us in one turn with Doomsday because we've got lethal. If they don't,
So they're going
but I don't see how they do it for our Cephalid Colosseum. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I'm gonna pop
possible.
our graveyard back to where it was, so we can see. All right, so they hid the Doomsday. It's such a weird match. This is like. So what? I don't.
So we just wait. If they put a Thassa's Oracle on the stack, we can Cephalid Colosseum to make them draw their deck and die.
Yeah, but what if they just? Yeah.
Because Thassa's Oracle needs their deck to be 2 cards or less.
Yeah.
And Cephalid Colosseum makes them draw 3.
Oh, you're correct.
Yeah, so it just kills them.
Oh.
Veil of Summer doesn't get around it, right? Oh, no, it does. But...
Is it? Target, yeah, because it targets.
Yeah, but I don't
think
see
this is...
how they can cast both Thassa's Oracle and... Like, I'm trying to think of what the pile would have to be. It'd be like, they've already got Edge in their hand.
They've got Edge, Force, Petal.
So it's like Petal, Cavern of Souls, Thassa's Oracle,
Edge of Autumn. Okay.
Yeah, like, just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
And we'll see if there's like a pile that beats us.
Brainstorm,
yeah. So it's the traditional like brainstorm style pile. Okay, you brainstorm.
We brainstorm away. LED? No, because they need to cast the Thassa's Oracle. Well, they are going for
LED.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, now, in response to this, activate Cephalid Colosseum, target them. Yep, cool.
we found the line! Okay.
Okay, I have no idea why I hate Doomsday back.
Okay. Grief.
Probably Leyline of the Voids, right? Like,
hurts
surely.
us so much, though.
No, I meant they pack.
Oh, they will pack Leyline of the Void. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Let's bring some Stern Dismissals in then. All the dismissals.
I don't know what the Doomsday nerds are on these days. Let's look at Monkeys Can't Cry's most recent.
Can't Cry. We love Monkeys Can't Cry.
So they don't actually have any ley lines. They have like Cling to Dust.
Yeah, that's like targeted hate.
They don't really seem to have much graveyard hate. I guess the idea is they just try and kill us.
Yeah, you just kill them for it matters. Yeah.
All right, so let's put back the dismissals then.
So just Griff. Just Griff.
Just Grief, I think. Our plan is simply don't die.
Yeah.
Consider
not dying, folks.
Yeah, we basically need to force of will whatever they do. Which makes me think we cut like anything that's kind of grindy. So probably like Dread Return gets cut.
We don't want to do Dread Return, Ashram Rider stuff.
No.
I think.
We might actually have to cut Hogak, but then again, Hogak kills them fast.
Yeah, Hogak wins the. I think as much as we need to stop them playing Magic the Gathering, we also need to. One thing I've realized by playing Doomsday and even watching other people talk about Doomsday is if you put a clock on them, they cannot Doomsday. You're just very good.
It's just like the GAC is slow to get going.
Yeah, I mean, we can just make a bunch of tokens.
And then it's like one more card. I don't know what the card is, though.
Is it Gaze? Gaze is so good.
Like our enable card, and we need to keep our blue card count up.
Is it Bridge?
No, it can't be bridge. We need to clock them.
Griff? Is it Griff?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's only 2 grief. Because we can't cut, like, anything else,
No,
it feels like.
this deck is so compact.
There's a chance it's a land.
Habibi, we need to hit our land drops. This Otherworldly Gaze is actually weirdly mana hungry for a 1 mana cantrip.
We only really need to hit 2 lands, but I get
it is a 2 lands. And here's a Force Will. Here's Wonder.
Yeah, this seems perfect. This seems like exactly what we would ask for.
Praise to the magic gods.
It's kind of like for turn 1 or 2, your priority is stop them from resolving Doomsday.
Yeah. And then we can...
After that, it's like, put as much pressure on as you can. We need to get a Colosseum online as fast as possible as well.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Ponder. Love Ponder. Oh, they're good.
Yeah, start Ritual into Doomsday. So, yep.
I mean, sure, cool.
They're doing it around days with the lowest poll.
I respect that.
The One Ring.
We have to force this, right? This is Mark Tobiash's like version or like adjacent. Do you care? This finds Doomsday.
They've only got 3 cards in hand. All right, force it.
Pitching.
Brainstorm, I think.
The other thing is we let this resolve.
I don't think. No, I don't think
this finds you cards. This card is so busted.
Yeah,
it's
the idea is like we force it and then try and Cabal Therapy them.
Did they brainstorm?
Yeah, brainstorm.
If they force back, no, it didn't force back.
Okay.
The fact they went for One Ring, though, is like, I feel better that they went for One Ring than for Doomsday. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay, go for it. I love that for you. So I think we just go land, go. Or do you want to go land, therapy?
I think I want to therapy them.
Okay. You want to name Doomsday?
No.
What do you want to name? Personal tutor?
Probably Personal Tutor, yeah. It's either Personal Tutor or Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual is the card that lets them go again.
Yeah. Personal Tutor is a card that lets them find the card.
That finds Doomsday. But, to be fair, if they have Personal Tutor, we probably can get, like, a Colosseum going.
Yeah.
Before then. So I think you name Dark Ritual, because it's the card that, like, gets quicker than us.
Alright, let's name Dark Ritual.
Like, we care about the speed right now.
The speed! The need for speed. But both decks that are trying to go fastish. Although in this case, our opponent's going faster than us. Dark Ritual. Brainstorm, Cavernous Souls, Edge of Autumn. Their hand is absolute twazzle.
Okay. That's good.
Brainstorm.
Alright.
They kept it on One Ring?
I mean, turn 1 ring in, like, Doomsday can just win the game.
I mean,
very quickly.
Shout out Tobiash. I think people have tried One Ring before. Alright.
Yeah,
I know Mark Tobiash has been doing
Murphy plays One Ring and their No Bad Cards Doomsday. So they draw a Ponder.
Sam, I know isn't playing No Bad Cards Doomsday though at the Eternal Weekend, but here we are. Alright. Opponent pondered. They chose not to shuffle, so they like their ponder.
Yeah, so I think in our upkeep we need to Otherworldly Gaze. Yeah. We need to, now that we've kind of made them stumble, now we need to hit the gas pedal. We need to really go.
Speed!
Okay. Right, I think
I want to put Grief in our hand.
Yeah, same a little bit.
Just to like
Okay. Hot take.
Hot take. I love hot takes.
Flooded Strand to the bin.
Yep.
Grief on top, and then Otherworldly Gaze on top of that.
Por qué?
Because we don't want to grief them this turn.
You want to grief them next turn? Because they pondered.
Because If their only land in hand is Cavern of Souls, they actually can't cast Doomsday.
Correct. So they need like So okay, so
Yeah.
Flooded Strand in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then Griff
on top, and then Otherworldly Gaze on top of that.
So we draw Gaze for turn, we play Cephala Coliseum, and we pass.
Mm-hmm.
And top
then we can gaze on their end step. Upkeep, we can gaze again if we want to. And then we'll have Coliseum up, which kind of defends against Doomsday things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so they've shoved the rest of that pile.
Okay. Brainstorm. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So their top cards need to be like Dark Ritual Doomsday for this to be like Omega bad for us.
And they would need to hit like
no, they're just setting
a way to like do it in one turn.
So they're going
Personal Cheers. So they go get Doomsday.
All right, which is on top, which we can't grief.
Yeah. But we can grief whatever is in their hand, which is fine. And then we can keep up Cephala Coliseum.
Yeah.
So on our end step, we want to Otherworldly Gaze.
See what else.
And then we basically can't use our mana next turn because we have to hold up Cephala Coliseum if they go for Doomsday.
Okay. Well, we have another Cephala Coliseum, which is kind of good. So Brainstorm in the bin.
Brainstorm in the bin.
Or do you want
Part of me actually wants to bin this grief now because the Doomsday's on top.
Yeah.
We can't actually interact with it, and we kind of want like a backup Cephalid Coliseum.
Okay, so that's fine. So you want to put. So do you want to put grief in the
graveyard?
graveyard?
Maybe it's meant to be all in the graveyard. This is really hard.
Well, we're untapping with 2 mana.
But we basically can't tap it because Cephalid Coliseum's the only way we punish Doomsday.
So we can either option number 1 is we just put everything in the bin, untap, take a draw step, say go, and then that's our life. And then if they go for it, then we've got Cephala Coliseum up to punish them. If they don't go for it that turn, then we can just flash back Otherworldly Gaze and start going again.
Yeah, I think if that's our plan, I actually want to draw the Cephalid Coliseum.
Okay, so let's dump the other 2. Because we only have 6 then. If we don't.
Oh really?
Yeah, because we've only got 4 cards in bin.
Yeah, you need to dump them all then, because we need Cephalid Coliseum online.
Yeah. So now we've got 8 cards. Yeah. Oh, we could have actually done this. I forgot about the gaze itself. My apologies.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
That's fine.
Right.
Okay, take a draw step. Cabal Therapy. That doesn't really do much.
Okay, we can't do it, so we just pass.
Yeah, I forgot about the card itself. My apologies. And we still.
That's okay. Yeah, I still feel like semi-confident in our position.
Cabal Ritual, sure.
Cabal Ritual, sure.
You've got your mana. They're going to Thoughtseize
us. Okay.
Check the coast is clear, which it will be. You probably put Cabal Therapy in the bin, right? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Doomsday. Sure.
Doomsday, sure.
So they have Edge of Vault and Cavernous Souls in their hand. Oh, no. No, we don't know. Okay. Somewhere in their brainstorm... No, in their top... Well, now it doesn't matter. We don't know anything. But I'd assume that the Cavernous Souls is in their hand. Because they've brainstormed... Did they fetch Brainstorm?
Well, no. I would more rather assume it's Edge of Autumn in their hand. Because if Cavern of Souls is in their hand, they've got no way to try and do it this turn.
Okay, so say they've got Edge.
Yeah. That's where there's a possibility that they try and something on this turn. But again, I don't see how it gets around... Coliseum activation.
Good point, actually. Do they just wait? They can't wait. Because even if they go to draw... Like, if they go for their old pile of...
I wish I had a Doomsday nerd I could just grab and be like, what you
folks,
do?
When we get to Doomsday, we're actually going to do a bit of a deep... We're actually consulting a few minds, because Doomsday hard. Doomsday's so hard. Alright, let's see. Let's check their exile pile. Oh, they had a Shelly. Oh, they had Leyline. Oh, they did have Leyline. And just the one ring. No, 2 1 rings. One ring.
Okay. Alright, so let's get to the unstep. And then we flash back the thing.
So they've got a pile for next turn?
Must be, yeah.
Okay. Flashback gaze.
Can you screenshot like their entire exile zone and send it over to me?
Yeah, of course I can. Right, let me just, folks, just for Sarah, I'm just going to do this very quickly. Right, this is their exile. This is the exilé. Please hold, folks, while I send this to Sarah. Because this is very useful for Sarah to know. Okay, and then I can pop this out.
Yeah, we just dump all those in the bin.
Yeah. Do you know what for? No, we can't. Yeah, let's dump them in the bin.
We can't. We just need to get dredging.
Did someone say dredging? I love dredging. Okay, knock me with trigger. Alright, untap, upkeep.
Yep.
Did someone say dredge? 1 dredge. Okay. Pass? Like, there's nothing
we hit them and then passed. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, they're on 7. I just thought of one thing.
What?
1 ring?
Gives them protection. I mean, yeah.
Is that the only thing we're worried about? But then that's such a weird...
I mean, I see one ring in the exile zone.
Yeah. What's this? They're just casting a Thassa's Oracle?
They're going to do stuff with its trigger on the stack.
Okay, so we can still respond, right?
Yeah. So let the Thassa's Oracle come in.
Alright. You're in, my darling.
Unless they're going for a double Foracle.
I mean, if they go for double Foracle, we're dead anyways. Like, it's like...
Yeah.
Like, who has...
I mean, how do they pay for that, though? Is the thing. Alright, so...
It's the thing.
Will that happen? Okay.
This is weird.
It's a double Foracle plan.
It's a double Foracle plan? Okay. Do we mill them?
Do we what, sorry?
Do we mill... Do we... Oh, now I wish we had the second Colosseum. I wouldn't...
Yeah, second Colosseum would have been nice. Yeah, like just make them draw 3, make them draw 3.
Make them draw 3, yeah.
It's fine. So we go to their end step and we activate Otherworldly Gaze.
Yeah. Let's see if we see another one. We've only hit 1. Right.
Put them all in the bin.
Put them all... Can we kill...
Okay, I think there's a way to win this.
Okay.
So put all of those in the bin.
Yeah, you got it. They're all in. Everyone in the boss. Okay, untap, upkeep. Trigger.
Yeah. I have a very silly idea if I can't think of a better one.
Okay. Well, we do Icarid, right?
I'll explain it in a second. Okay. Alright, so...
Icarid pitching Grief.
Yes.
DM, I do that.
Yeah.
DM, we dredge 6.
Yep. Okay, right. I'm going to talk you through my silly idea.
Okay.
How many Cabal therapies do we have in the bin? Can you pop out the exile?
Yeah. We have 2. 3! We have 3.
Okay. Right. We start by Cabal therapy, target them, sack Narcomy. I'm going to explain the entire line before we move.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Because if there's a better idea, I need to think about it.
Okay.
So, let's assume they were playing around us activating Cephalic Colosseum.
Yeah.
Right? That means their next card has to be Thassa's Oracle.
Correct.
Right? Colosseum makes you draw free, discard free.
Yeah.
So there's a hilarious play where we Cabal Therapy them now.
Yeah.
We make them draw free, discard free. We Cabal Therapy them again and make them discard the Thassa's Oracle and they can't win.
Yeah. We only have 2 mana, though. Oh, we have sacking it. What am I talking about? We just sack it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's start with Cabal Therapy.
Sacking.
Start by sacking the Narcomoeba.
Yep. So target them.
This is like a weird idea. If they expected this, though, they put Thassa's Oracle as the bottom card, and then we can't beat them.
Then we just...
This.
Okay.
But it's weird, right?
Okay, so we're naming Thassa's Oracle? What do we name it?
Start by naming Edge of Autumn.
Okay. Edge of Autumn has been named. Edge of Autumn is the card in their hand.
Okay, so they didn't cycle it. That's key. That makes me think Thassa's Oracle is the top thing on their thing.
Okay.
Right. Cephalic Colosseum, target them.
Okay, so DM, I do that.
This is like a huge gamble.
Yeah.
Because if they did put Thassa's Oracle as the bottom part of their stack, we can't win. Yeah, we just die doing this. But if it's any of the other cards, they lose.
Yeah. They're thinking. I'm tempted to message them, did we get it? They're thinking. I think we've got them. Please. I don't mind losing to us taking a gamble.
It's definitely like a very funny line.
This is the
level of mind games.
We have giga. Yeah.
Oh! They put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. All right. Okay.
Let's attack.
You swing with Icarid and then you just swing with Icarid and then pass.
Yeah.
They surely don't have a third Thassa's Oracle, so if they do, okay.
They put Leyline in their hand? Alright. This is so silly.
Just
very good, Sarah. Very good. Yes.
Hold
on, what would it? But hold on, I don't understand their pile.
I think they just were trying to go as fast on the clock as possible because it shouldn't matter what's below the second Thassa's Oracle, right?
Yeah, but 2 ley lines,
Yeah, I know, it's very weird. I think the idea is that they're concealing how many ley lines they have from us.
Oh.
So if they win this map, we might sideboard incorrectly.
Ah.
I think that's the idea. So yeah, what they did is the way to play around Cephalic Colosseum, right? But because we know that's the way they would play around Cephalic Colosseum, we make this play.
Yeah.
Which then means there's the idea of putting Thassa's Oracle as the bottom one, but then that loses to just the default play.
Yeah,
so it's this weird rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it's like the 3D chess. We've done 3D chess against our opponent. But yeah, this is... Yeah, that was so... that was so weird. I love it. Let's just do that again. Actually, I'll give me a bit of a heart attack. No, because I wonder, then what's their last card? I mean, we'll never know, but...
Well, they exiled. Let me look at what they exiled. So there's only 1 Leyline of the Void in the pile, so I think it's the other 3 Leylines.
So they just concealed... So they basically just went for Thassa's Oracle... Play another Thassa's Oracle?
So their pile was Thassa's Oracle, 3 Leylines. And the idea is they play Thassa's Oracle, then the next turn they play Thassa's Oracle again, and that wins around Cephalid
And
Colosseum.
then we go, oh, we never saw a ley line, then we can not bring in our stern dismissals.
Yes.
And then we lose because they just kill us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm wondering whether there was a better pile for them. I know you were mentioning like one ring lines. That's probably something else they could have done.
Yeah, I wonder.
The issue is they're only at 2 lands though, and they kind of need to go
like Dark Ritual.
Right
if they'd gone like Dark Ritual. Hold on, you go like Dark Ritual, One Ring, Foracle.
Dark Ritual, One Ring. You need multiple card draws. Is the problem?
Consider? Like maybe like Consider?
If they use Consider, they go below 3 cards
and then you
in
just
deck,
scuff
so
with
they
Colosseum
die to
anyway.
Cephalid Colosseum. Yeah.
So they have to go like they have to go. Yeah, you need like Dark. Well, they could have gone like One Ring, because One Ring's a card draw engine in itself. So you go One Ring, Foracle.
Oh, I think I might have a pile.
What's that?
So they go right. So the top card of your pile is LED.
Yeah.
So you go LED.
Yeah.
You tap both your lands.
Yeah. So they make 2.
Or mana.
Yeah.
Sack one to cycle with the Edge of Autumn that's in your hand. Sack LED.
Yeah.
That picks up the One Ring. You cast One Ring, you have...
Oh, no, because you've discarded your hand with LED.
Yes, but you had Edge of Autumn on the sack.
Oh, you have Edge of Autumn. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. So you draw off Edge
Layers.
of Autumn post sack.
Is it layers?
You've got 5... No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. They don't have quite enough mana.
Okay, so they need... Yeah, so the One Ring... The One Ring pile wouldn't have worked either. Okay, so they just went for double Oracle kill you.
If you're a Doomsday nerd, get in the comments.
Please tell us how we... I genuinely, like... I actually, like, might screenshot this to a Doomsday nerd and just be like...
Yeah, Just get a Doomsday nerd in a call and let's go over the replay of that.
That is such a fun game. I genuinely do. We should definitely do that, Sarah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've sent you the screenshot for you for testing a Doomsday nerd. Because that is super duper interesting.
Right.
Okay,
let's get to the next one.
Let's get into the next one, folks. Okay, folks, round 4, we're playing against Sylvia Wataru. Sylvia Wataru is a Japanese Delver player. We'll be either playing Rug or Grixis. Easy. Do you know why, folks? I know that because I follow this man on the Twitch. He might be streaming, but we're going to respect him and not watch his playing. But we did win the die roll. How do we feel about a Delver matchup? Well,
it theoretically should be kind of good, right?
I don't really have much. I mean,
this looks pretty good to me actually.
Yeah,
so we've got Force of Will to slow them down.
Yeah.
We've got Otherworldly Gaze, which ultimately gets a ton of stuff in the bin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we can hit. Like even Cabal Therapy hit is great. Like we just therapy ourselves.
Yeah.
Careful Study would be incredible.
Careful Study would generally be like the way to go.
I feel like this deck, weirdly, it's like if you have some interaction and 2 lands and a cantrip, I think like most stuff is keepable.
Yeah, it's just like we're just off to the races basically. So we'll go Underground Sea first.
Yeah, I think we have to though. I wish we didn't.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Yeah, if
also,
we had
just
a fetch,
conceal.
I would actually be. If we had a fetch, I think I would be fetching Island.
Yeah.
Just because it's like
basic island gaming. If it's basic island gaming, if Sylvia's playing basic island, they might be on Rug rather than Grixis.
That's fine. So on end step, we want to Otherworldly Gaze.
Do you have Spell Pierce?
If they don't do a turn 1 threat, I feel quite comfortable.
I do too.
With this list.
Because
we need some time to get going, but once we get going,
then we're off. Then we're cooking with gas. Alright, is this a brainstorm and response? Okay, they're looking for a force now? Force days? Force or days? I love how this innocuous card from Midnight Hunt. Days.
Okay, I think we're fine with that.
Yeah, you put yourself back a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not paying for it.
Okay. Let's go to our turn. Okay, I think we have to Otherworldly Gaze on our turn to stop them being able to like daze it again.
Yeah, that's
so it'll be like Cephalid Colosseum, flash it back.
Alright. Welcome to Magic the Gathering.
I think we just throw this all in the bin.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's sad. But
we've already got one Force of Will.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, okay, technically there can be a logic to keeping a daze on top.
But then that's not really advancing our game
behind
plan.
On lands. Yeah, that's kind of my point, right? Like,
we can just force whatever thing that we get scared of. Honestly, like the thing I'm scared of is actually like DRC.
Yeah.
Like DRC is actually.
Let's just start building out a graveyard. Because again, if we build up to like 7 cards in yard, then Colosseum helps us dump everything in the bin and we're fine.
Misty Rainforest, sure.
Okay, so they've still got that island in their hand.
They could be going for like Murktide. Interesting.
Well, we just have to cast that, I think.
This is a powerful magic.
We're doing it around days. We've still got Force of Will backup.
Yeah. Folks, before Faithless Looting, we had Careful Study. Alright, is this... Okay, so it is Rug. Rug! Spell Piece.
Okay, so we Force of Will that.
Yeah. Pitching a Narcomoeba. Alright, thank you.
Honestly, it's nice to be spending the Force because we end up with just more stuff in the bin. I think it's just dump Bridge and Imp.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, obviously I'd like to have Hogak in the bin, but it can get there eventually.
Do you want to cast this Narcomoeba? Or do you want to just...
How many cards do we have in the bin?
We've got 7. We can hold up Colosseum if you want.
Oh, it's interesting. I think we keep the Narcomoeba in hand.
Okay.
For now.
So we play Island Pass?
I'm thinking whether we're meant to Colosseum now, but I don't think we are, actually.
No, let's be... Like...
Let's wait until it actually guaranteed hits dredges every time.
Well, then do you want to just put it... Do you just want to play Narcomoeba and say go?
Yeah, okay. Play Narcomoeba. It can block a Murktide. That is a serious thing.
What are you talking about? I can block a freaking Dark... I mean, right now it's probably blocking a Darcy.
Yeah.
Although they haven't shown us red mana. Like, they fetched green, and they've got a basic island in hand. So unless your hand is like, land, something, 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 they might not have access to red mana.
I mean, a lot of people are starting to experiment with the new Infect list. This is kind of... I know it's a very famous Delver player. However, people are allowed to swap decks.
They
sometimes.
are.
And
even known Delver pilot Sylvia Japanese Delver pilot Sylvia Watara is allowed to play Infect.
I think Delver players take well to Infect, so I wouldn't like
until I see a double Hierarch. This if it looks like Delver and it smells like Delver, probably Delver. And then they're gonna play a double Hierarch, and then I'm gonna be like, what? So sad. They choose not to shuffle. They like their cards. Basic Island. Okay, so no red. So this is just more counter spells.
We're kind of past the point of caring about counter spells. Is the nice thing.
Murktide is the thing I'm actually more worried about. Okay, we have a Stinkweed. Trigger. Replacement effect, please.
It's a replacement.
Oh, so is it actually a replacement? I apologize.
Yeah, it's a replacement.
Okay, so there's 2 Imps and a Grave Troll. Okay. Okay, well, next turn we're going to have a great time.
Okay, so now we can just use Colosseum. Yeah. Target ourselves. Incredible. Okay. Yep. Sure. That's
Sure,
fine.
Habibi. Sylvia, really? Stifle? It's 2023.
Weirdly, I've seen one of Stifle in a bunch of people's decks recently.
People just want to feel things. I swear.
Well, no, I mean, like, Bosch and Roll was playing one
I'm
Stifle.
aware.
and-
Bosch and Roll's probably doing it for content.
No, this was at Eternal Weekend.
Oh, I love that. Tamagoose. I love Tamagoose. This Knockbeaver is blocking the Tamagoose.
It's a big Tarmogoose.
It is a
We
big
do
Tarmogoose.
make Tarmogoyf kind of big.
Yeah. We unfortunately are the deck that makes Tarmogoyf rather large. All right. Replacement effect.
Let's go.
Very Grave Troll. Ugh. Just hitting.
Okay.
We do hit a Cabal Therapy, but that's fine.
Yep.
Do you want a Cabal
That's
Therapy?
fine.
We got two bridges.
Can we go to our main phase?
Of course we can. Sorry, it's the larger one.
Yeah. It's hard for me to see what's
Oh,
going
sorry.
on.
Let's do the.
They're
bulk?
probably going to kill our guy before we can Cabal Therapy
that's
with it.
Yeah, that's not.
I think.
Tundra. Oh my god.
Bandblade?
Bandblade. Feel things blade. Okay. Okay. Fine. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're getting attack for this Tamagoose. I mean, we still have the fact that this might just be like, yeah, it might be like Bandblade, like OG Bandblade, with like, I haven't seen a Delver.
Yeah.
All we've seen is Tamagoose. Look at our beautiful boy. So large. What's that, Ponder? Yeah. Let's move the stack over here. Move our graveyard here. Interesting. Tundra. I was not expecting Tundra. I'll be honest. I was not expecting Tundra. Could we like 4-color Delver? Again, Delver could just go in any shell. It's like Ponder, Stifle, Daze. Like, they're thinking about their Ponder.
It looks like they've recently registered a Beanstalk control list, but that's not this either. It's a bug Beanstalk list.
They choose not to shuffle.
Oh, I see white, blue, green in their recent Legacy League results.
Okay.
Let's have a look at what that is.
Is that this?
Tarmogoyf, Brazenborough, Hooting Mandrills.
Oh!
Okay, I think
You found
this
the list?
might be what we're playing against.
Alright, we found the list. He's playing Hootie McTootie. Oh.
There's a lot of interesting
Alright, another Tamagoose.
cards in this list.
Alright. Is it a very Japanese list? That's all you need to tell me.
There's 4 Stifle is the first thing.
Well, he's tapped out. So they are tapped
right.
out. I don't know. I actually don't know the agenda. Okay, replacement effect.
Gogoro
Grave
Troll.
Troll. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
We have. Are we just dead? We're not dead yet.
Yeah, we've got like one more turn
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah, we've not really hit the. We've hit the wrong part of our deck, folks.
I mean, we've hit 2 Narcomoebas in the top 30 cards, which by definition is average, right? But
that's true.
Doesn't feel average.
Nope.
Right.
Well, we're getting attack for 10. Alright, we're on 3. Alright. That's so many Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah. The Swords to Plowshares on our Narcomoeba is like the very tight play their opponent had to make.
It's very good.
And yeah, this is what it does, right? Like we can't set the Narcomoeba to our Cabal Therapy, so we can't get our board going. Okay, we get 2 Narcomoebas. Alright, we might be able to do this.
We might very slowly, very, very slowly stabilize. How many bridges do we have? 2? That's all right. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so go to our
mainstays. Okay.
Okay, so let's start with a Cabal Therapy.
Naming.
Target them. Name swords to plowshares. Where I would start.
Yeah. Oh, this brainstorm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now we have blockers. Blockers is good. So if everything's on the ground, we're fine. As soon as it hits the skies, then we got a problem.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had, like, more in our graveyard.
I mean, we're getting there.
Like, we're missing a bunch of the spells that we're able to cast from the graveyard.
Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, you still no sword splashes? Even though I think it's probably...
Yeah, it's get rid of, like, whatever the removal spell is like...
Hooting Mandrills, Wasteland, Misty Rainforest.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, well...
Alright.
Just pass.
So the unfortunate thing is there's, like, nothing else we can do because we haven't hit any of the cards that we can cast from our graveyard.
No, we have to...
Yeah.
So do we think that they... If there's a swords on top of their library...
We die.
We die.
Yeah, like...
If there isn't a swords on top of their library, we'll live to fight another day. But I think it is just a swords on top. Is it just Hootie? Hootie McTootie? Prismatic ending? Yeah, that will do it. That will also do it.
Yeah, that does it.
Okay, Tootie. Alright, so... I think...
Some unfortunate dredges, but,
yeah.
You know, it's what happens.
Alright, we're playing against Delver. So we're playing against, like... Is it Delver or not Delver?
I'm looking at their deck list. The only hate that I really see are Surgical Extractions and Containment Priest.
That makes sense.
So that's kind of the hate suite we're expecting.
Right. Okay. I don't know if this is the Leyline matchup.
No, it's not a Leyline.
Is it the Stern Dismissal matchup?
So if we're bringing in Stern Dismissals, I feel like we have to cut like either Dazes or Force of Wills. It might be cutting Force of Will actually. Yeah. To be honest,
like the old like we tempo by cheap interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Do you want
to cut Dread Return or?
Oh.
We don't need all of these Stern Dismissals, but like, I think we need to tempo.
We need to be able to deal with Containment Priest if Containment Priest comes in.
So
yeah, cut the Dread Return.
Yeah.
We only need to trim one more card then.
Yeah. Is it Hogak?
Put back one of the dismissals, I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Because on the draw, then we can cut a Daze for that dismissal.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's do
and
that.
like go back and forth.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Is it sure?
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's Grief. Take their thing. Like, is it Grief? Pitch Stake Freedom. We can just double
therapy them.
And then therapy them. We'll just double thought seize them and then, or we can Stinkweed Imp, pitch this, therapy ourselves, put Troll, and then we're off to the races.
Okay. Yeah, I guess because we can therapy ourselves, this becomes playable. I still want to grief them first.
Yeah, we'll grief them, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's show it. We'll play a land.
But you want to play a land, yes, because...
Do you want Flooded Strand? Cool. Or do you want...
Yeah, Flooded Strand. I want to see whether they have a Wasteland before we make any, decisions on fetching.
Yeah, that's fine. So...
They've got some interesting cards in their sideboard last time they played this. Like
Such as?
Runafowl.
For what?
It kills a Murktide.
It does. I am a Runafowl truther. I think Runafowl. If you.
What about Aura Mutation?
Excuse me. What?
Or a mutation. It is a green and a white for an instant.
Yeah.
Destroy target enchantment. Create X/1/1 green sapling.
Oh, I've played
the
the artifact version of that before in Commander.
Yeah, so do that to kill a leyline binding, I guess, is the idea.
I love it. Okay. So Griff.
Yep.
Pitch Stinkweed. Griff! We come to play Griff. Please let us play Griff. Oh, Griff result. Very nice.
Okay.
Evoke.
So, yep.
Evoke first.
Click that one first. Yeah. Right, now target them.
Hooty tooty, there's a wasteland.
There's a wasteland. That makes playing Cabal Therapy awkward, but also I think we have to do it.
What do you want to take?
I'm not sure we actually care about resolving spells after this turn.
You want to take, like, Tarmogoyf?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just, like, slow them down so our engine can really get going.
So the hand is Spell Pierce, Daze, Wasteland. Okay, so we're going to Cabal Therapy. So let this
Yeah, so let Grief go to the yard.
Yeah, and then
Alright, now we Cabal Therapy ourselves to put Troll in the yard.
Cabal Therapy ourselves.
Yep.
Name Goal Gari Grave Troll. We show them Cephala Coliseum Days.
Yep.
Now if opponent should just wasteland us because they've seen Days in our hand.
But if they wasteland us,
they're so far behind.
Yeah.
They are going to wasteland us though. Okay. Alright, this is the game they're playing. I suppose they've got land drops, so maybe this is fine, but...
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna start...
It gives us time for our graveyard to get going.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna pop our graveyard out, Sarah, so you can see... Replacement effect! Yes, please!
Okay, hit more dredges, which is what we needed it to do.
Okay, and then we play... Do you want to play Yeah, I want to play Coliseum, because we can start, like... When we hit another land...
Actually, I hold it in hand, I think.
You just want to hold it?
We haven't got anything we can cast.
And you don't want to get double wasteland out of the game?
Exactly, yeah. Okay. Like, if we draw Otherworldly Gaze, like...
Yeah, if we had something else to do with it, I think, yeah. Okay, well then we just pass.
We can't even bring Days back with it,
yeah,
so...
Okay. Imagine if Days said bring a land back. My god. I'd be losing my proverbial mind. Okay, replacement effect. Mill 6. Narcomoeba trigger. Otherworldly Gaze is in our graveyard.
Cool.
That is good to know.
Yes.
Yes, I'd love Narcomoeba.
Do we have any bridges?
1 currently.
1.
And a bunch of Stinkweed.
Go to our phase.
Do you still want to play the land? Oh, we have a Cabal Therapy as well.
Yeah, I think I want to Cabal Therapy them first.
Yeah, sure.
I'd play the land before doing this.
Yeah.
Because to get around Days,
yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, so Cabal Therapy, sack a creature. Well, let's see what they've got first. What do you want to name?
But yeah. Well, it might not resolve, so let's...
Okay. Right, let's see if... Okay, well, there's a bunch of... always yield to this. Alright, this isn't resolving. Is this being spell pierced, probably? More than likely?
Yeah.
Which is fine. Sure. Yeah, okay, so that's being spell pierced. That's fine. So their hand is Days, Hooting Mandrills, another Forest, another Misty Rainforest, and Unknowns. Okay, so we have a 2/2. Alright, opponent, I see your Tropical Island, and I give you Misty Rain. I give you 2/2 zombie. Alright, let's put a graveyard here.
So they got 4 in graveyard. They're going to have 5 in graveyard, so they get to cast a Hooting Mandrills next turn.
Yes. God, I love this card so much. Yeah. Hooting Mandrills is a hell of a drug. Oh, is this Hooting Mandrills? Is this Murktide? Hooting Mandrills. Hooting Mandrills. Oh, they don't even have to worry about the Tarmogoyf Hooting Mandrills thing because our graveyard's so big.
Yep.
Okay, so untap, upkeep, replacement effect. Stinkweed up. We hit Otherworldly Gaze. We hit 2 Cabal Therapies. How many pages did we hit? 1. Interesting.
Okay. I think we just have to pass, unfortunately. We're not really doing anything.
Correct. Kind of wonder if we need to draw, just so we can draw land.
Maybe. The thing is, like, if we mill, like, more bridges and more Narcomoebas...
Oh, then we're just, then we're into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have fuel. Like, it's just, we just need to hit, like, an Narcomoeba or something.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, there, I'm just untapping. Okay. Replacement effect. Mill 5. Okay, we hit Narcomoeba. That's good.
I think we hit another bridge as well.
Yes, we did. So now we can start...
And a Hogak.
Yeah, we can start doing all the things.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit
so
worried
now we
about...
Cabal Therapy them.
Yeah. Teaching the... Oh, let me get out with draw step first. Right, so we... Cabal Therapy, sacking the Narcomoeba.
Yep. We're going to want to name Force of Will, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe Containment Priest if it resolves before. See?
They're forcing it. Okay. Pitching Days. Okay, so we don't... Now we don't know anything. Now we just know they've got land in hand.
Yeah.
So we get 2 bridges.
I think you Cabal Therapy again. So it's difficult because... How many cards do they have in them?
2.
They have 2. I think one of them's a Containment Priest.
Yeah,
like, genuinely.
We can do it again.
So, yeah, Cabal Therapy again.
Sack the... One of the tokens that just come in.
Yeah.
Because if they flash it in... No? Okay.
Okay.
So...
They had something in their hand they don't want us to see.
Which is probably a Containment Priest.
Yeah.
Okay, with that then is bring in Dismissal.
Yep.
And then Shaver Days.
Yeah, maybe we're meant to cut all the days as...
We still need some tempo.
It didn't feel very good there, though, right? Like...
What do you want? But the thing is, these aren't very good either. You want to bring Ashen... You want to do the Ashen Rider plan? We can... I'll Ashen Rider people.
Yeah, that seems a bit better, because often they just have, like, one big threat, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly you're, like, reanimating Ashen Rider. It's like... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm on team... You know me. You don't have to convince me to play Ashen Rider, alright? I'm a team Ashen Rider here.
This is such a cool pet deck for a really strong player to have, by the way. Like,
I love it. We cannot keep this. This is hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
We can't really keep this, can we?
Maybe.
What are we putting back?
Probably the Ashen Rider.
What, and just island end step Otherworldly Gaze and hope we hit something?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Okay.
Not incredible, but like...
Yeah, mulling to 5 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep this. Put back Ashen Rider.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It being like pseudo wasteland proof is like kind of big for me.
Yeah. Let's see what we'll find outside. Land go. Right. I love a careful study right now. That's also fine. Now
yeah. I don't mind having extra lands, yeah.
Alright. Pacific Island, pass.
Mm-hmm.
On end step. We'll do something.
If they don't do anything, I might not end step it.
Oh, well, I put a yielder to end step anyway. Alright, ponder. Cast the ponder. They choose not to shuffle. Okay, good to know. Just do you want to end step?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. I see your Swords to Plowshares opponent. Oh, the spell piercing. Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
Nothing we can do. Nothing.
Makes me think they have days for next turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah.
Land.
Let's go around it then. So play Underground Sea and Cabal Therapy them, I think.
Naming days?
No, I don't think so. I think we name like a threat.
Tarmogoyf?
Yeah, Goyf is probably a good one.
Or Murktide, because they've got double blue.
I don't see a Murktide.
Okay, so it is Tarmogoyf. So let's name Tarmogoyf then.
Yeah.
Oh, we hit it. We also hit the Wasteland and the... Okay, so the hand is Stifle, Source Plowshares, Brazen Borrower.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, well we have... Alright. This Otherworldly Gaze in their graveyard needs to do God work. Yep, that's fine.
But we've slowed down the pace of the game.
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
Yeah, exactly. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. They have stifle though, so they can just stifle this evoke. They can just stifle the trigger.
Yeah. Because we play Cephalid Colosseum.
Yeah, let's not get stifled. Let's not get fetch and stifle, shall we?
Yeah.
And then just
I think we have to grief, pitch, bridge.
Yeah.
Now, stacking triggers is really important here. And I'll explain why. So, do it.
Yep.
Cast the thing. Put Evoke on the bottom, so you want to click it first. Because if we take... Once we've looked at their hand, we'll know if we can resolve
So,
our...
do you want the... You want to click Evoke first?
Yeah, click Evoke first. Yeah. Because if we can mill a bridge into the bin before it dies, its die will count for bridge.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, so you need to, like, stack it this way.
So
okay, they stifle the trigger. That makes me think they don't have, like, a daze. Yeah. So let's do Otherworldly Gaze now.
Yeah, mumble. Taking the stifle from the wasteland. This is just Swords to Plowshares mana. So
this means they
might... Oh, they drew
got Brainstorm.
Okay, so they're looking. Okay, so they're looking for a daze. Look at this, like, look at us interacting on the stack.
Yeah, this deck has some really weird, like, stack and technical play things. It
actually
feels really nice to play.
Yeah.
Because of that.
You feel like you feel like you're doing cool things. Oh, they found these. Okay, nothing we can do about that.
Okay.
All right, Pun. You'll move.
There's a chance we just get to 4 mana and dread Return of Grief, to be honest.
Yes, please. Yeah, maybe not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They're not beating us down either.
No,
so
we're just both staring at each other right now. Oh, there's stones.
Yep.
Alright. Do we fetch now?
No, I don't think so. I know, like, Stifle is a whole thing, but Wasteland is also a thing.
Yeah.
But also so is drawing, like, cards that need black mana for us.
Okay.
So
We're just gonna stare at each other for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, careful study one time, please. Okay.
I think we have to Cabal Therapy them. I think you name Brazen Borrow. Okay, sure.
Oh, that's so the hand is Swords to Plowshares Petty Theft.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes, that was painful.
Okay.
I mean, we're not dying. I mean, they're just going to flash in a Brazen Borrower, so...
Yeah, I think we...
Don't dismissal it.
Yeah, potentially. In fact, no. We want to really do that to, like, a what's it called? Hooting Mandrills or something. We could take a couple hits from this guy.
Is Stifle good again? Let's find out. Alright. Careful study one time. Cephalococcus seems also fine. Alright. We just need cheap spells. Oh. I mean, opponent has established threat. Oh my god.
Okay. I think we have to bounce it this time. Before it hits us.
Yep.
Okay, so we're one card away from a Cephalocolosseum activation.
That will help.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just do it now. Yeah.
Yikes. Holy Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. Pass turn. I feel like we're getting very tempoed right now. That's fine. Play it again. Sure.
I think on our upkeep we have to do Otherworldly Gaze again.
Yeah, I think so.
And then the turn after that we're sacking our Cephalocolosseum.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to 9. Unless the clock...
If they play a creature, I think we just have to sack the Colosseum.
Yeah. They're thinking about it. Interesting.
Okay. Well, that limits our decisions.
Yeah.
We can't actually sack Cephalid Colosseum anymore either. Oh dear.
I think we're getting delved. That's a colloquial term. Is this tempo? And we're probably playing against one of them. A very good tempo pilot. And I put it in Burning Rabbit ears because nobody knows what that word actually means in Magic. Which I find hilarious in this modern age. Right, one time, that's also not going to do it.
Nope, just we have to pass. We have no choice.
Yikes. I feel like we just ground to a halt a little bit. I wonder if you could have mulliganed up original hand.
Okay.
Would then have gone to 5? Ugh. Yeah. That. Okay. I feel like our resources are getting a lot narrower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Okay, so we play Cabal Therapy. Cabal Therapy ourselves. Name Stinkweed Dump.
This might be a turn too late, but we shall see. They're looking for their second surgical, because that will be backbreaking. Interesting. Double stifle, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
What a time to be alive. What a time.
I mean, opponent's hand has really like lined up.
Yeah, opponent's hand is like,
yeah.
We tried to do unfair things and our opponent said no. Okay. Alright, well let's see what this Stinkweed Imp does. Nothing. So we just die. GG.
Didn't mill anything good? Okay.
No,
cool.
Not even anything good. Yeah. I think our opponent's hand lined up better than ours. I'm trying to think maybe we should multiply. No, because we had like Grief and Cabal Therapy. Like it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you lose.
That's fine.
There are probably decisions we could have made better, but it was oof.
Alright everybody, last round. Let's see if we can get some play points. We won the Ross Arrow, so good for us. But not with this hand. This hand is god awful. It has no lands. We're really relying on this brainstorm to do God's work. What do you think?
I mean, it's got 2 lands and a cantrip. I think you have to
keep it.
Keep it.
Yep. Put back what, Hogak?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, Gak. And then basic island pass. Just like conceal information.
Yeah. Just Scalding Tom pass.
Scalding Tom pass?
I think so, yeah. Okay. It's actually more generic information-wise than Island is.
That's true, actually. Alright, what opponent? Snow-covered forest. Sarah, why did you... What? You called them, and they came.
I told you, it's a thing.
It's a thing, because there's a new card. I didn't expect to play against it. Alright, we have to brainstorm now, right? Or can we wait? Can we give ourselves a draw step? We can give ourselves a draw step. Right. We can deal with one Glistener Elf. We might not have time to go one Glistener Elf, but we're going to give ourselves time to do one Glistener Elf. Why?
Okay, I mean, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Alright. Island, go. Hope they don't turn to us.
I mean, we have force, but...
I won't do anything if Legacy's quick reflex.
I mean, if they quick reflex it. No, but they have to pump it to get quick reflexes, correct. So... Like... We just hit the pump spell. Alright.
Okay.
We let that resolve as much as I hate it.
Yeah.
Alright. We have got 2 infect. We're just taking 2 infect. Okay, I can take 2 infect.
I think we brainstorm on end step.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, there's a careful study.
I think put Bridge and Icarid back, actually, and then Fetch. Fetch on upkeep. We don't have to do it now.
Do you want to get Underground Sea?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're running Wastelands.
Bit careful study. But we get a blue card out of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, we might just be dead. Now we've got to get through 2 cards we don't want. Should we have sequenced that differently? Oh, Jesus. Do you think we have sequenced that differently? Or could we have waited to, like, we didn't have to brainstorm 1 end step, take a draw step, then we draw.
I guess, yeah.
Because now we've got to get through.
It's tricky because they always still only spell pierce the careful study, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I mean, if we're dead, we're dead. Yeah, GG. 2, 4. So 4, 6. Yeah,
it's 6. That's exactly that. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, well, all of these dismissals are going in. Do you want grief or. Like, do we want to do. We don't want to keep.
Let's cut Hogak and Dread Return.
Yeah, that's not the game plan.
And honestly, we might want to just cut the forces and go proactively.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just done dismissals and griefs. Oh, we need. Yeah, I'm on board with that. The thing is we're both trying to do our thing. Is just that.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, this is good. So, Misty Rainforest, go.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, Underground Sea.
Yeah, that's fine.
We want to keep the fetch to make Brainstorm better.
Yep. And if they do nothing, we can just Otherworldly Gaze on and step.
Yeah.
Okay, they did nothing.
Yeah, I think we have a Otherworldly Gaze.
Start the train. Get this train moving. Alright, well that's good.
Yep, those all go to the bin.
Everyone get in the bus. The graveyard bus. Triggered ability. You'd like to put an Archimeebra into the bin. Look, in front bin. Always. Yield. Always yes. Well, now we can block. I would like to replace my draw, thank you. Another Archimeebra, that's good. We hit Cabal Therapy, that's also good. Okay, so let's play our Misty Rainforest.
We didn't hit Bridge though, so I don't think we want to Cabal Therapy yet. Just hit them for one and pass.
Yeah, I think so. Hit them for 1. And then we got Stern Dismissal up. We got Brainstorm up. Oh, Brainstorm with got Gary Gravetroll in the bin. Oh, Brainstorm with dredges is a thing. Like that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, it's also good because you can put stuff like Bridge back on top where it'll get Dredge.
Yeah, Ponder, sure, enjoy yourself. We got 2 Narcomoebas, we're fine. We'll block your Glistener Elf. Verdant Catacombs. Get Trop? Yeah. Glistener Elf, sure.
I think we just Stern Dismissal this back.
On end step?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on. Or just let them lose temp, just kind of one for one.
Yeah, because my idea is Stern Dismissal, fetch, cast Brainstorm. That way we can put like Bridge and Stinkweed Imp back on top of our deck to get Dredge.
Oh yeah, that's it. I went for like the blue heuristic of like, oh, we need it to fetch. But I'm like, hang on a minute, we just want to put stuff in the graveyard. So we'll bounce this, fetch, get Underground Sea.
Yeah, then not gonna wasteland us.
Yeah.
Now we Brainstorm.
Hit Grave Troll.
Place the first one with Grave Troll, yep.
Hit another Grave Troll.
Second one with Grave Troll.
Then
Third one with Grave Troll.
Then put...
and now you can put Bridge and a Grave Troll back on top.
And then...
Okay, on tap.
Upkeep.
And I think we just Dredge instead of like casting Otherworldly Gaze, so we keep interaction up.
Do you want to dredge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mill 5. Okay, how many...
Okay, so let's have a look at our beautiful graveyard.
We have 3 bridges in the graveyard. And 2 Otherworldly Gazes and a Cabal Therapy.
Okay, so we'll start by attacking for free, and then we'll probably Cabal Therapy them. In fact, attack for 2, keep 1 back. No, they've got nothing with haste. Just attack with all 3.
Like, everything has to wait a turn. Okay. We have... I think just...
Okay, so we can Cabal Therapy them naming Glistener Elf.
Yep. So, target them. Sack this one. Always yield to these tokens. We make 3 tokens. Name Glistener Elf. Glistener Elf. Glistener Elf, Blighted Agent, Inkmoth Nexus, Flusterstorm, Brainstorm, Ponder. Sure.
Sure.
So it's very typical Infect hand. Do you
okay,
want
in which case, I think we have Otherworldly Gaze now.
Yeah. Just while they've got no counter magic?
Yeah.
Pimp, Icarid, Narcomoeba, just all these in the bin, yeah?
All the bin.
Get in the bus! The graveyard bus.
Okay.
Right, our last Narcomoeba is now in. And then I think we just pass.
Yeah, we're good.
This Blighted Agent's a little bit scary, but we can stand this,
Yeah.
I suppose. Maybe. They're just going for the Inky plan. They're going for Blighted Agent? Yeah.
Yep.
So they have Flusterstorm up.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of hoping we hit Cabal Therapy for it.
Yeah, I do too. Played in Nexus.
Though we didn't see any pump spells.
No.
So it's not that scary.
Still a little scary.
It's a little scary, but not that scary.
I mean, Icarid. We'll get Icarid. Let's do Icarid first. Pitching Grief.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we want to cast anything on upkeep. I think we just want to go straight to dredging.
Go. Okay.
Okay, we hit another Cabal Therapy.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great. So I think we start by just swinging with everything.
Everyone in the pool. The attacking pool. This is one thing I love about Dredge, is that it's just so innocuous. But then you're just attacking for like 12.
A million.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
You attack for like 12. They're on 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Okay, now we sack an Archamoeba to therapy them.
Yeah.
We want to set an Archamoeba so we get even more zombies, because Icarus definitely dies.
Yeah. And then we want to name...
I want to name Flusterstorm, if they let it resolve.
They are brainstorming in response.
Sure.
Now what do you want to name?
I still want to name Flusterstorm. If their hand has like no counter magic in it, we can just bounce by. Maybe we name Spell Pierce in that case, but I don't think so. I think you just name Fluster. Yeah. Name the one that you know is in the set.
Yeah. Two Flusterstorms, let's go!
We hit 2 of them, and then there's a Daze. Yep. Okay, now we stern dismissal the Blighted Agent back to their hand.
So the hand is Daze and a couple of lands.
Yeah, we can just have 6.
Yeah. Dredge, everyone! Oh my god! This is how you die. It's not by an Archamoeba. It's by these zombies. Thing is, like, Ponder, like, they might animate this Inkmoth Nexus, but like,
but then they only have like 1 mana left.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we did it.
Like, Berserk doesn't do it, no. I don't think. So.
Do we ring forces back in on the play? They have
it's like, what do you cut is the thing.
Is it, is it Grief? Is Grief worse on the draw? I think Grief's still good.
I kind of like Grief,
No,
though.
I like Grief as well. Ashen Rider, are we? I don't think we even have time to do Ashen Rider return stuff.
No.
I think we just.
I think this is fine. Okay. I think this is fine.
We have bounce spells. We have
Days.
Ooh. What do you think? I kind of think we could. There's a better 6, but then.
There's definitely a better 6. The lack of cantrip is the key thing for me.
This is just like this is a very like LED Dredge hand. But even then, it's not even like.
We just mulligan this one, I think.
This, on the other hand.
Yeah, we're really hoping to hit a Dredger, but it'll work.
It'll work. Right, what do you want to put back? You want to put Sapphire Coliseum back, or you want to put?
No. Put an Underground Sea back.
Okay.
We don't need 4 lands.
Oh, we had 4 lands. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, Pun. What are you doing?
Kind of hoping they're not going to go, like, Omega first, but...
Just, like, Land Ponder?
Ooh, yeah, Land Ponder would be great for us.
That's also...
Noble Hierarch. Okay.
That's also fine-ish.
Yeah, I think we Cabal Therapy them, naming Blighted Agent.
Yeah, so we don't...
Is kind of where I'm leading at the minute. That changes things. No, we really need the Careful Study to resolve, so I want to do it around Days.
Okay, so that's still do Cabal Therapy?
Yeah, I think I'm just Cabal Therapying them, and I still think I name Blighted Agent.
Okay, that's fine. I'm on board with you on that. DM, we do that.
Yeah. The other thing to name is like Daze or Spell Pierce, but I think Blighted Agent's fine. Because I think if they had Glistener
They
Elf,
would have played
they
it.
most likely lead with it. Ooh. Okay, so the moment they find something, they're going in. But they need to find something.
I mean, they can just like invigorate. I mean, they might just hold on. Oh, we did.
Invigorate, Berserk.
4,
So
5, 10.
So it goes to 5, then you double and you double, but we've gained 4 from Invigorate.
Okay, so we don't die.
No, we go to 4.
Okay. Okay. Well.
They kind of just need like one more pump spell.
And then we die, just like the rite of passage of legacy, which is Noble Hierarch beats. Yeah.
But if we get a creature onto the table, like if we mill over an Archamoeba,
Yeah.
we can Cabal them, take their Berserks, and it's not an issue at that point.
Opponent kept this hand. That's very interesting they kept this hand. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like no... Alright. Like... Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of these, like... I mean, it is very good.
Yeah, it's very fast if they can.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad.
Okay, right. Now they've got us dead next turn, unless we do something.
Oh no, they can't double... They need Oh, they got Misty Rain. Did they fetch? They've got another Misty Rain.
No, they fetch turn 1. They still have that in hand.
Okay, so we are just dead next turn.
Yeah, if we don't do much.
Alright.
Okay. So we're forced in our line. So we have to go Careful Study first. Play a land. So play Flooded Strand.
Yeah.
Careful Study. Okay, so we discard Golgari Thug Bridge.
Alright, well, we've got a plan for this.
Yeah. We've just got to hope they don't draw like a counterspell. The other possible line was like we fetch Brainstorm now and Dredge, but that relies us to hit a Archamoeba.
Yeah. No, I'm happy
I'd rather play towards what we actually have.
Yeah, this is fine. So, okay.
So, if they draw a counterspell, we might be in trouble.
Okay. Animate the elf. We let them do it, right? We have to let them just go.
Yeah.
Alright. Exalted trigger happens.
Yep.
Invigorate, yep. So... Okay, yep. So this
you might as well do it now.
Yeah, with this trigger on the
They only have to cast 1 Berserk to kill us.
We'll get Underground Sea.
Yep.
Here now we pray. Oh, we just did.
Invigorate doesn't make it. I'm confused. Just say okay. Oh, right. Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, we're dead. Okay, that's fine.
So, after conceding, can you draw 3 cards? No, how many mills do we get off
We
the
get
troll?
4.
Okay, so
No, we
concede.
get go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Concede. Draw 4 cards.
Oh, hold on, go back. Oh, can we not go back? Oh, we can go back. Oh, can we go back? No, we can't go back.
Yeah, it's still open. What?
No, closed it. No, I mean it.
Return to game. Bottom left.
Oh yeah, but all right. Let's draw.
Okay, draw 4 cards. Probably took too long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
cool.
their last card was they drew Flusterstorm as their card. Okay, that's a protected, folks. This is what we call a protected combo. Right, let's do our debrief. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed it.
I feel like it's one where you need to run it quite a few times, and it's very weird.
It is very weird.
It doesn't play like anything else, so it feels like your skills from other things don't transfer at all.
Yeah, like it's an odd one because I think that it's this weird hybrid, I feel, of the skills that you have from playing blue decks and combo-oriented blue decks, so your Storms, your Doomsdays, things like that. But then you can still kind of like turn the button on and sort of kill your opponent. But I think that... So we played against fast combo, one we beat, one we didn't. We played against a fast aggro deck, which I think can kind of get under these decks quite well if they don't get like their starts. This is the sacrifice though, where you lose speed from like LED Dredge. You gain in consistency, which against things like Delver and Control, I think are useful if I think you kind of get around it. Because I think we played against a range of the format. So we played against, well, I say range of the format, played against 4 blue decks and 1 initiative deck. But I think I still like it. I still think this is probably, I'm not going to say better than LED Dredge. LED Dredge will get you better game 1. So it's, as to quote every Dredge player on the Sun, it's a fantastic game 1 deck. But games 2 and 3, people are ready for you, which is why you have Forces and Dazes to deal with that. But I still felt that the Forces and Dazes were useful to a point. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
And
I'm just trying to get like my thoughts together on it. It's a very strange list.
I'm glad we showcased it.
I understand why people can do really well with this. We would need a lot to do.
Yeah, and I think for folks who want to, because I have recommended this deck to other people who want to play like graveyard strategies as a way of not just folding to like playing LED Dredge and just folding immediately, because I feel like with LED Dredge you really have to be proficient, and it's a reason why the graveyard decks aren't as popular, because they're really they struggle against a format which is kind of ready for them. Like every matchup we played against, I feel like every matchup has graveyard hate. And unlike something like Reanimator, which is trying to, put a massive fatty into play, such as your Grizzlebrands and Atraxas and things like that, we don't have that, like, Reanimate. Like, I'm surprised there's not a Reanimate. I know there's a Dread Return in here, but I actually think a Reanimate in this deck might not be the worst idea in the world, even in the sideboard.
Yeah, I don't know. Reanimate feels very strange to me.
I mean, maybe not Reanimate's the worst one, but so one suggestion that MahFuzVanGogh gave us actually was to actually add a second Dread Return in the sideboard and to cast a Null Rod, but I feel me and Sarah were like, well, with the rise of like Painter and Mystic Forge, you still want to have those, if we face, your artifact combo decks, you wanted to have a game against those. So maybe the second Dread Return is like the way forward, so we can like mill them and sort of put back Hogak or put back Ashen Rider or something. Grief, I was actually genuinely surprised by Grief. I think Grief is a good addition to this deck. But I do think that it is a bit more tricksy than your traditional LED Dredge. But I don't... we've played a lot of decks on this channel now, and I feel like this is the one which is, I think from the fact that me and Sarah are kind of taking our thoughts, it's the one that's the most puzzling. Like, all the other decks we've either been like, this is the best thing since sliced bread, or this is like, if you enjoy this kind of gameplay, this is for you. This is the first time where I feel like, that's an interesting way to tackle the metagame. Does that make sense, Sarah? I don't know for you.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's it's a very, very good deck. It's just very, very hard and very, very weird. And when I say weird, I'm not saying that as if it's a bad thing.
No,
but what it means is it means that you're not transferring other deck things into it. It's got its own kind of set of things you have to learn. In the same way that like Pioneer Mono Green before the bannings was an excellent deck, but a lot of the skills for Mono Green were specific to Mono Green.
Yeah.
They weren't something that you really did in other lists.
But I don't even if you take a legacy example, I would say something like Storm. Like, Storm has a way you, like, a heuristic that you play around. Doomsday, we were talking about it in round 3. Doomsday has a way that you build piles and you understand things, that has its own ecosystem. There are other decks like that. I'd even say some of the more, like, other combo decks, like even maybe something like Cephalid Breakfast, like other Thassa's Oracle decks. I think there's like an ecosystem that you understand the deck around. But I think that you won't see this deck often, but when you do, like, you need to be ready for it. This is the kind of deck that people don't realize, and then they face it round 6 of an event and have literally no idea that it exists. And it's the same with all dredge decks, LED dredge, slow dredge. You will face it and then you go, I have literally never played this deck before, for newer players that come to it, because you don't see it. But it is an ecosystem of the format. It is a small ecosystem of the format, but I think it is still one that you, dear viewer, should play and understand it from the opposite side, because whilst our results weren't amazing, it's a deck that, like, I would go back to. Like, 100%. Like, we'd go back to it and be like, let me try and figure this out. Let me try and figure out. Like, my husband's a big, graveyard enthusiast. If I gave him this deck, I think he'd probably, like, do quite well with it, because he understands the way the graveyard decks function and how you do that. And sometimes your library will fail you, like we definitely had in a couple of games, where we drew the wrong Heart of Far deck, and that's just variance scored or whatever. But yeah, interesting. I like the addition of the blue cards. I will say that. I think that is an interesting deck building innovation.
Wrinkle and innovation. It's wild.
Because I think it gives you a different way to play the game. Like, even when we played against Control, like, I didn't feel we were out of it until, like, turn 6. Like, and that's wild for a dredge deck, to kind of feel that, you have time and you can build to this kind of inevitable game state, which we definitely did. I think we did it in one of the matches against, like, Delver or something, where you've just got, like, you're attacking for 12 and then you're like, my God. So yeah, folks, give it if you like this kind of strategy, give it a try. And with that, let us go back to the wide. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have one more D deck, which is Doomsday, but we're not going into that one willy-nilly, because I think me and Sarah have both acknowledged that our heads will hurt. So we're gonna take some time with the Doomsday one, and then we'll be going into E, and we got a bunch of E decks that we've got an idea. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of keep continuing the alphabet. We've got some other cool content. We might be doing some vintage content as well, which I've been talking about. But I think, as we've spoken to me and Sarah more, we've got lots of cool ideas, and maybe some fun other stuff, like maybe play some cube and kind of cool stuff like that. But thank you for joining us on this fun adventure that is the Legacy Gambit, and just keep enjoying Legacy. That's like the literal thing we keep telling you every week. But we mean it, because I think Legacy is great, and I think it is one of the best formats out there for both new and returning players. And if we can kind of show you that along the way, that's pretty cool. So with all that, it is a goodbye from me. It is a goodbye from Sarah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.